What's up, everybody? You're very welcome along to today's game. The Reds travel to Lincoln in the Carabao Cup. We do know that Arsenal await the winners of this game. It will be a home tie for, hopefully, the Reds. I'm going to take you through the game as best I can. We'll go through the starting 11 as well. It was a very difficult one to predict this with regard to the starting 11. There's probably a few surprises in there. Thiago, as we know, isn't in the matchday squad, but James Milner as well also had a bit of tightness, so he was kept aside as I suppose just a cautionary stuff. How are we, ladies and gents? Lovely to see you in. Jadon is on the bench, said Hamid. Absolutely, buddy. And the excitement. Are we going to see a few minutes of Jadon a little bit later on? Why not? Why not indeed? Obviously, there's the rumours going around as well that Raheem was very close to that move, potentially to Sheffield United, from what I can gather. Again, we'll give you more news on that if and when it breaks when we're on. Loads of stuff happening. It's a really busy day, but we are here for a watch along of the Reds game against Lincoln. I hope that you're all settling in for an enjoyable evening because it's going to be fun. Tie has to be settled tonight one way or the other. No replays or anything to worry about. So hopefully we won't be going through the long end of this. We'll get it done in 90, fingers crossed. Why was I told Thiago was starting? I haven't got a Scooby-Doo, mate. I haven't got a clue who told you Thiago was starting, but it wasn't this fella. I can promise you that one. Connor said, not sure why Williams said 82, it should be number 46. That's another one of these Connor Crosby mess-ups. If you send me a new one, buddy, I'll get it sorted out and I'll throw it in over there. Nobody be any the wiser, but there you go. This is the joys of it. Anyway, never mind Connor with the wrong numbers and Echo Williams. That's a Connor Crosby mistake. There's already an emoji in there for our members to use on that one, folks. He's already trying to show me, but it's not going to work, Crosby. It's not going to work. I'm really excited about this, folks. I've got to say. A lot of people happy about Shaqiri as well today, which is good news if you're a Shaqiri fan. Obviously, big Divock up front as well. We're going to see a bit of Takumi Minamino. I'll take you through the starting 11. Sure, why not? Let's go and transition through. Right, here is the starting 11 for tonight's game. And again, a massive apology from Connor Crosby because he made a mess of Williams' number there. But it's okay. We'll excuse him for that one. Starting today, in goal, Adrian is the choice for the Reds with Quivy Kelleher on the bench. At right back, we're going to get to see young Neco Williams. Centre-back pairing for today's game. Really interestingly, Virgil van Dijk gets a run out today, which I did not think was going to happen. So we've got Big Verge partnering alongside Reece Williams, who I think you guys will be impressed with. I'm really looking forward to seeing how Reece Williams gets on today. Kostas Tsimikas, left back spot today, which is great. Good to see that he's recovered and ready to go. Midfield for today's game is very intriguing. Now look, we've gone for a 4-2-3-1 setup. If you think it's going to be set up differently, that's all good. Don't worry about that. We're just giving you the starting 11 here. So Curtis Jones and Marco Grujic get their opportunity in midfield today. A lot of us, myself included, are very interested to see how Marco Grujic gets on. I'm absolutely convinced by Curtis Jones. No issues there whatsoever. But this is another opportunity for big Marco Grujic to put himself in the manager's plans, or I don't know, maybe it's a shop window situation. We did speak about Borussia Mönchengladbach and other clubs being interested there. Moving on to the attacking lineup, we've got Shaqiri, we've got Takumi Minamino, Harvey Elliott, who I'm extremely excited to see again today, and Big Divock Origi up front. On the bench today for the Reds, Quivy Kelleher, Fabinho, Keita, Diogo Jota. First time I've had to say that in a Reds lineup. Young Wilson. Then we've got Trent Alexander-Arnold and Sepp Vandenberg as well. So there you go. There's definitely a hashtag blame Connor. Look, they're already using it in the chat, mate. So that's what we designed it for. We do know Connor likes a little mistake, shall we say, if we're being nice about it from time to time. But he is sick. So we're going to allow it today, folks, aren't we? What channel is the game on? In the UK and Ireland, mate, it's on Sky Sports main event. At least that's where I'll be watching the game. Minamino hat-trick, said Gunter, excuse me. Look, I'm buzzing. I'm just really excited to see how we get on today, how the fringe players, and there are a lot of fringe players there, get on. And just look, it's an exciting time to see the Reds back in action. Obviously, the game against Arsenal coming up on Monday. Just a reminder to everybody, that game has been moved. It was originally scheduled from an 8:15 PM kickoff. It's now been moved back to an 8 PM kickoff. Nothing too drastic, but just want to give you a heads up on it. Any news on Thiago? I don't understand the question. He signed for Liverpool. He was never really going to take part in today's game. I mean, he's only come in, had a few training sessions. Probably best that he rests out on this one. He'll be available for the Arsenal game. Don't you worry about that. Nothing to worry about. Two Williams, yeah. It's going to be difficult, this one. Hope Wilson comes on, scores a free kick. Yeah, again, let's just go through. Let me just look at this for a second. Yeah, Harry Wilson, Trent Vandenberg. Interesting. Some good options there on the bench. I mean, obviously we all want to see Thiago Jota come on and get a chance. Harry Wilson, he's in the shop window as well. There's talk of a potential deal for him being done with Burnley, as I'm sure you guys have seen. But look, a lot will happen between now and the end of the window. I'm going to switch back to the normal formation. How are we? Get well soon, Connor. Thank you very much for everyone saying get well soon to Connor. He had his test today. I don't want to give out too much of his personal information, but he did have his test today, and we'll give you guys the results as when we get it. And look, he's able to do the thumbnails. He's okay. He's unwell, but, you know, he's unwell in a manageable way, if that's the best way I can put it. Liz said, happy Mickey Mouse Cup Day. I want all those shiny trophies. Thank you for the super chat, Liz. The first one of the night. Really appreciate it. I don't like calling it the Mickey Mouse Cup. I've always told you guys, I prefer the League Cup over the FA Cup. I don't know why. I don't know why it is. Maybe it's because we've got such a good affinity with this competition. Whether you call it the Carabao Cup, the League Cup, the Mickey Mouse Cup, the Coca-Cola Cup, whatever the hell you want to call it. It is technically called the Carabao Cup these days anyway. But yeah, look, it's another chance for the Reds to get a trophy, and I want us to pick up as many of them as possible. Aaron said, hey mate, just wondering what would 11 would be for this game. I don't know what that means, Aaron. Sorry mate. Just wondering what would 11 would be for this? That doesn't make sense, mate. Sorry, I have no idea what the question is. Alara said, glad you're feeling better, Connor. Again, you guys are the best. Thank you very much. Connor got COVID, asks double N. We don't know. It's the honest answer, mate. He got his test today, and we'll wait for the results. Saying it now said, Ken Coastal Holiday Let's. He's going for Curtis Jones as man of the match. I love it. I'm really excited to see how Jones gets on today. Bit of freedom for him as well. And look, make no bones about this. We should be going out there and beating this Lincoln side. This Lincoln side obviously very good. Formerly managed by Danny Cowley and his brother. Good side. Know how to set up, but we are the world champions. We are the Premier League champions. We should, even with changes, be going out there and getting this job done today. We know Arsenal away on Monday. Surprised Van Dijk is starting. My prediction 3-1 Reds. I'm very surprised that Virgil van Dijk is starting. I'm not going to lie, I'm the same. No way I thought he was going to start this game today. Fully thought we were going to see Sepp van den Berg and Reece Williams. But there you go. Sarah Marshall, thank you for the super chat. My friend said, is Sarr a £40 million insurance policy to keep Mane at the club? It's interesting. I've been following this, and tune in tomorrow night in the late night agenda because I've got more news on Sarr as well that I've been gathering over the past 24 hours. Sure, I'll give you a little bit of it now for those that are watching. The situation is this. Watford and the Potsy family have had discussions, and they are willing to sell Ismaila Sarr this summer. The price is 40 million quid. That seems pretty unnegotiable, but they are open to a couple of other options. So we've done the deal with Wolves for Thiago Jota that you guys know about. It was a very small amount down. The rest to be paid over the course of his contract. Watford are willing to listen to offers of maybe a season-long loan, but with a guarantee to buy for 40 million at the end of it. And they're also willing to do a deal now that would see him stay at Watford for a season and then come to whatever club the following season. So there is a bit of wiggle room there now from Watford, where there didn't seem to be originally. Now, I suppose the real question here is, do Liverpool still hold an interest in Ismaila Sarr after us going out and buying Diogo Jota? Is it to placate or to bring in one of Sadio's friends? Well, they tried to pull the same stuff with Koulibaly in the media yesterday, and none of us were having that either. But, I mean, we'll keep an eye on it. If anything develops over the next 24, 48 hours, of course, I'll keep you guys up to date. Connor said, email the new image. Boom. Nice one, buddy. Yeah, but that doesn't fix our other little problem there, Crosby, does it? Do you know what I mean? That doesn't fix the other problem. Let me just whack this in there anyway. There we go. Boom. Let me turn that one off behind it. Let me just make sure this still works. There you go. Still have 82 on the other one, Crosby, but you know what? We'll let you away with it, buddy. We'll let you away with it. Right, let me get back to the chat anyway and see how we're all feeling. Just a reminder, folks, this is a 7:45 kickoff tonight, so we still have 20 minutes to go. Loads of time to get your thoughts in. 675 of you guys watching right now, which is class. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the stream. We are on, I think, I'm not going to call it a march. I'm going to call it a brisk jog towards 50k at this moment in time, which is absolutely amazing. Carl, Ken Coastal Holiday Let's, thank you for the super chat again, buddy. Said, why would we play VVD when we have two centre backs injured? Makes no sense. We don't have much cover. You're not going to get much of an argument from me there, Carl. I understand exactly where you're coming from. The option would have been there to play Fabinho alongside Reece Williams. The option would have been there to play Sepp van den Berg alongside Reece Williams. There probably is a whole other range of options we could have spoken about. But I did tell you guys that Billy Cometio was a doubt for this game. I said that in last night's stream. A lot of people thought I was talking out my backside. But, you know, I do know a little bit, ladies and gents. And I didn't think he was going to be available for today. But, as Carla said, I'm as surprised as anybody to see Virgil van Dijk. It was put out there by, I think, David Maddock in the media last night that, and not just David Maddock, I have to say, I believe there was a lot more journalists as well, that we were going to see a centre-back pairing of Sepp van den Berg today and Reece Williams. I don't know, maybe Klopp had a change of heart at the last minute. Is the match on BT Sport? No, it is on Sky Sports main event. We're perambulating strongly towards 50k. That's what Connor said. Perambulating is definitely not a word I've ever used, Crosby. This is what I got. I get an education from Connor along with this as well. We need a strong leader at the back. That's why, said Deku836. Yeah, but it's a very good point that Carl made. Whatever about needing a strong leader, we do have Gomez, who's probably going to be back for Arsenal. We've got Matip, who's already ruled out. If anything were to happen to Big Verge, touch wood, you know, I don't know. I get where he's coming from. Give Rian a chance at least. The reason why Rian isn't playing today is simple. He's moving. That's why. They're not going to take a chance of Rian Brewster getting injured today. He's going to make that move, whether it be a loan move. I'm still trying to figure it out. I haven't been on social media that much today, and I haven't had a chance to do much research. So, yeah, the reason Rian's not playing is because he's going to be moving on. Whether it's Sheffield United, whether it's Crystal Palace, whoever it is remains to be seen. I've always thought it was more likely to be Sheffield United, but we move on. I'm worried about VVD, said One Race. Yeah, I feel it. I know what you're feeling. I understand it. But VVD be sound, mate. Don't worry about it. He's a machine. He's no normal human being. He's Virgil van Dijk. Do you know what I mean? He's a centre half. He's a number 4. Watch him defend. And then watch him score. VVD will help the young lads. Mane speed to 50k, said Mo LFC. He'll be talking to the young lads through the game as well. Absolutely. Minamino strikes today. It'd be lovely to see Takumi bang in a few, wouldn't it? It'd be lovely to see Diogo Jota come on as well and instantly bang a couple of goals in. And again, we'll just take a look at the bench closer to the start of the game. Fabinho could have started at centre-back and bench VVD, said Rob Shepherd, which is a fair point. Understand where you're coming from, mate. Surprised that Milner isn't in the squad. He had a little bit of a strain or something. Connor sent me a message there earlier on. Where was it? Milner out with a minor calf problem. That's what it was. Yeah, that's why Jimmy Milner's not in the squad today. Klopp not taking any chances ahead of the Arsenal game as well. Even though we are stacked in midfield, always better to be safe than sorry. If Jimmy's feeling anything, better to keep him out. You're going to watch the UEFA Super Cup 2. I won't be able to, buddy. I'll be doing this, you know what I mean? I know, I am aware, obviously, that the Super Cup is taking place today. Bayern Munich against Sevilla. Interesting game, but the Reds are in action, and that's where my focus will always be. Del Boy, welcome in, buddy. Lovely to see you. And everybody else that's coming in. The viewers are creeping up as we get closer to kick-off. Let's see if we can move ourselves closer to 50k, ladies and gents. You know what to do. And as always, if you haven't downloaded the Flick Chat app, make sure you do so before the game's over, because we'll be asking you guys to go over there and vote for your man of the match as well. Flick Chat is absolutely free. There's a link in the description for you guys to click on. It's great fun, by the way. It's class. There's so much we can do on the Flick Chat app moving forward. There's a quiz. There's How Well Do You Know Craig Part 2 up on there at the minute. And I want to know if anybody gets 8 out of 8 right. My wife got 8 out of 8 right this time, so fair play to her. Crosby got one wrong though. He only got 7, so let me know if you've taken part 1 or part 2 of the How Well Do You Know Craig quiz. There's loads of stuff over there. We've got our leaderboard. You get all the statistics for all the games and stuff as well, and it is completely free. There's a link in the description. We hope to see you guys there. It's great. It's a great app and one that you're going to use and see moving forward throughout the season. Right, anyway, back to the game. Minamino for a brace, said Matt Netherton. Where's Thiago? Thiago Alcantara. He's having a rest, mate. You know what I mean? Been a busy few days for Thiago. Carl Rimmer said, I got 5 in the quiz, Craig. That's not too bad, mate. Do you know what I mean? That's a decent score. I'm giving you a B for that one. Well played. Mohammed thinks we should go and sign Upamecano next season. That it'll be great. Look, I'm interested to see what the centre-back situation is. You know my feeling on it. I think that Liverpool are monitoring Ben White, and that we'll see how he gets on this season with Brighton. I know we signed a new deal, but, you know, money talks in the Premier League, and we will be looking to probably add that centre-back next season, unless Billy Cometio or somebody really establishes themselves and Klopp thinks we've got it sorted. But either way, have faith in the gaffer. He knows what he's at. Alara said, I sucked at the second quiz. You got 2 right. Thanks for taking the quiz though, Liara. I mean, Liara? Why am I calling you Liara? My apologies. Alara, my apologies. Thanks for taking the quiz, Alara. I know you've been a great support for the channel since we started as well. So lovely to have you with us. You're a legend, Craig. Love your work, said Matt. Thank you, pal. I mean, as I say, and I've always said, this is a community thing. I can only feed off what you guys give me. Without your support, this channel wouldn't be shit. So thank you for being with us, folks. When I say wouldn't be shit, I don't call it shit. I mean, we wouldn't be anything. You know what I mean, anyway. Liverpool are doubling up on Williams. Absolutely, Cheyenne. Williams all over the place. The whole right side of that back four is full of Williams. 4-0 to the Reds, said Carl Rimmer. I wish Ben White would join us, said Gorilla K. So do I. I really am an admirer of that young man with regards to his footballing ability. What else is there? Mbappe 2021. Do you know what? There's been some interesting stuff going around about Mbappe. There's talk that Paris Saint-Germain could be forced to sell him for around £91 million at the end of this season if they can't get him to agree a new contract. Obviously, the 2 big names being mentioned alongside Mbappe are Liverpool and Real Madrid. Look, I'm not really believing that we're going to sign Kylian Mbappe, but it is always nice to be in the conversation, but it would be nice for that conversation to turn into a full-blown date, wouldn't it, at some point? What have we got? Rush Campbell said, I'm new here. Welcome, Rush. Lovely to have you with us, pal. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, mate, and drop an out like on the video. Joanne Fisher, it is not an Anfield Agenda live stream unless Joanne jumps in with the onset super sticker. Thank you, Joanne. You're always very kind. Jota comes on and scores 2, said Michael. I love the Jota buzz. I love it. I love that a lot of people are hoping he comes on. I get a feeling we will see Diogo Jota get a few minutes today, folks. You'll never walk alone from Malaysia, said Double N. Again, you guys know I love to know what part of the world you're watching from. And just to think that there's somebody watching Little Old Us in Malaysia, it's amazing, mate. Thank you for joining. Minamino, man of the match already. Early shout that. Connor said, download Flick before kick-off. Link in the description. We're trying to get our asses towards 1,000 members of our Flick chat group, folks. We're nearing on 700 at this point. You won't regret it if you download the app. I don't know a single person that has downloaded the app that has a negative thing to say about it. AFTV are on there at the minute. Lee Gunner's on there. I think maybe even Mr. Goldbridge is considering it at this point. I was having a little WhatsApp conversation with him about it yesterday. Yeah, it is class. I think you guys will really like all the features that's on the app there. And Connor has put a link into the description. India's in the house as well. Ayush, we know we've got a lot of people that watch from India, and we love and respect each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for your support and for being here with us. Yeah, we love the Indian Reds. We did a video call with the guys from the Pune Supporters Club there in India, and a nicer group of people I couldn't have asked to meet. Absolute superstars, each and every one of them. Right, what else have we got? South Africa's in the house as well with Mohammed. How are you? Wow. I feel like I should be full on Mr. Worldwide here. Do you know what I mean? Full on Pitbull with the sunglasses. Hey, yeah, yeah. That's how I'm feeling right now. Do you know what I mean? Except we have a nickname for me that isn't quite Mr. Worldwide. It's Mr. Wellwide, because I'm a bit of a chunk. Do you know what I mean? John Conway's in the house as well. Good evening, Craig from Waterford. How are you, John? Always lovely to see you in the chat. John, of course, is in Flick chat as well. I was talking to him on there yesterday. Keane's watching from Ireland. Always lovely to know that my fellow Irish brothers and sisters are in the house, mate. Lovely. Bahrain's in the house. Nice one. So loads of South Africans in. This is class. Donegal, Dunanal is in the house. How are we, Liverpool FC 123? Kenya from Hassan. Nice one. Botswana. This is ridiculous. We're taking over, folks. We're everywhere. It's great to see you with us. Thank you so much. Let's run through the starting 11 again. We will do it another time before the game starts as well. But love you guys coming in. Much love from South Africa, from Cape Town. Do it, Craig. Pitbull would suit you, man. I'll tell you what, someday I'll be on here, full on tuxedo, sunglasses on, giving it at the hotel, motel, holiday inn. I'm buzzing for this one. Right, let's go. Here's the lineup again for those of you coming in a little bit late. In goal today, Adrian, not Allison, Adrian. Kylian Kelleher takes his place on the bench as backup. At right back, young Neco Williams. Centre back pairing for today, Virgil van Dijk and young Reece Williams. Left back, Kostas Tsimikas, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to pronounce that yet. Midfield pairing today, Curtis Jones and Marco Grujic. Very interesting to see how they get on. We're going with a 4-2-3-1 formation here, but you know, we're just giving you the starting 11 really. Up front then, we've got Shaqiri on the right, Takumi Minamino and Harvey Elliott. And then up top? There was already thinking of Divock. Up top, big Divock. Whoop whoop! He deserves a Ric Flair. Woo! He always gets a Ric Flair, Divock. On the bench today, Kylian Kelleher, Fabinho, Naby Keita, Diogo Jota, Harry Wilson, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and of course, young Sepp van den Berg. Ooh, switching between too many scenes there. It's confusing myself. St. Lucia's in the house. Tomorrow's your birthday. Happy birthday to Lone Wolf. Hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow, mate. It was my birthday about 10 days ago now, something like that. I hope you have a wonderful birthday, buddy. Robert said 48k before kickoff. Oh, I don't know, Robert. 9 minutes to go, mate. We're less than 100 away. You guys know what to do. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Ken Coastal Holiday lets us in Margate. Not quite as exotic as Botswana, Carl, but, you know, still, great to have you with us. Nigeria, James is in the house as well. Lovely to have you with us, James. China, Leanne, lovely. Again, class. It's amazing, isn't it? All of us coming together over the Reds from different parts of the world to chat about the team that we love. You couldn't ask for any better. Don't forget, we'll have a post-match show coming up as well after the game, folks. We'll be asking you guys for your thoughts on the game. But if you want to vote in our Man of the Match poll, you can do so over in the Flick Chat app. And again, you get to pick the winner, which is why we love that feature so much. Usually it was me sitting here going, I think this, that. But now you get to say who's the Man of the Match. Vancouver, Canada's in the house as well. Lovely. Is Chiravella still at the club? No, but there was talk of potentially bringing him back. He moved on to Lisbon, if my memory is correct, but Liverpool do have a buyback clause in there, and there was a few rumours going around that maybe we're going to trigger that clause. I don't know if it's true or not. Rabadan, another one of our regular viewers. How are you, buddy? Lincoln always wins the Scariest Club Crest Cup. It is a bit of a weird one, isn't it? Bit of a weird goblin looking dude there. I agree with you, Rabadan. It's when Connor sent it to me, I was thinking, did he miss part of it? Is the part of the crest missing? But nope. Deku said, love your streams during school. Don't get caught, mate. Do you know what I mean? Don't get caught. We don't want you getting in trouble with the teachers. 3-0 to Liverpool, said Gavin Crowley. I don't even know how to predict the score in this one. I mean, I'm going for a Reds win, obviously, but anything. I'll take anything. I mean, we've seen some mad scores last night, some 7-0, some 6s. But look, it's about getting through to the next round. We know Arsenal are going to await, and we know that the winner of this tie has the home game as well. So we know we'll be taking Arsenal on at Anfield. Could be a repeat of that 5-5 from last season as well. Zambia is in the house, Joseph. Lovely to see you. Craig, what do you think about Wilson closing to joining Burnley? I think it's... Well, I don't know if it's the right move. That's for Harry Wilson to decide. But I think from the club's perspective, if we get the money that they want, which seems to be around the 20 million mark, I think it's right for Wilson to move on. Completely up to him, of course, where he feels happy moving to and settling down. But I do think it's the right piece of business for the club. Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to become a member of Anfield Agenda FC, you'll see some people in the chat there like Ken Coastal Holiday Let's, Dave Smith, Rob Shepherd. They all have the Anfield Agenda logo beside their name. They're members of the channel, and as well as having the logo beside their name, they get to use all the custom emojis that we've designed for our members as well. There's a brand new Thiago one in there as well. And most importantly, they get the access to the Anfield Agenda Discord group, which is where we tell you guys the information first and foremost. We ask you for your opinion on the channel. You guys get to help shape the future of Anfield Agenda. Membership's $4.99 a month. There's a big blue join button or a link in the description. If you want to come on board, why not? Love to have you. And again, if you're already a member, please check the community tab on the YouTube channel, because that's where you'll find the link to the Discord page. Look at all those emojis. I love that new Thiago one. Connor knocked it out of the park on that one, Ash. Well played. Is this going to stream live? No, we do not show the game. We do not break any copyright rules. What you're going to get is some alternative match commentary from me, some fun along the way. We'll dip into the chat, see how you're all feeling, and hopefully enjoy the Reds booking their place in the 4th round of the League Cup. Wicklow's in the house. I could probably hit you with a stone, mate. You'd be that close to me. Wilson should go to Rangers. I'd love to see him there. I don't know, I think he's too good for that league, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, I think Wilson is a Premier League player. I just don't see him being a Liverpool standard of Premier League player, if I'm being honest. Phone's lighting up here like a Christmas tree, and loads of people gone over to Flick Chat as well, so lovely to see them all joining. That goblin is an imp. It's Lincoln's mascot, said Dave Smith. It's scary, is what it is, Dave, mate. Love from the country of Mount Everest. Nice one to have you with us. Games on Sky Sports for those asking. Yes, look, I was going to say the teams are in the tunnel, but that would be a bit of an overstatement. The teams are coming out of the porta cabin right now. The Reds, obviously, with the measures that are put in place, coming out of the porta cabin. I don't like the fact we're not wearing the black shorts with the away kit. The shorts look weird, but it is what it is, folks. Big Verge is there, ready to lead the team out. He's got the captain's armband on. Chance for lots of young Reds to impress today as well. Very interested to see how Costas Tsimikas gets on at left back. Yeah, just really excited by this one. It's great because we don't know what to expect. You know, usually when the Reds set out, we know exactly what we're going to get. Right, for those coming in a bit late, and there are some of you guys, I'm going to take you through the starting lineup for today's game one more time before we kick off. In goal for the Reds today, Adrian. We've got double Williams on the right-hand side of the defence. Young Neco Williams, obviously, at right back. Reece Williams takes his place alongside Virgil van Dijk in the centre of that Liverpool defence. Left-hand side, we've got Costas Tsimikas. In midfield, Curtis Jones, and we've got Marco Grujic. Across three of... We think we're going 4-2-3-1. So the three ahead of the two are Shaqiri, Minamino and Harvey Elliott. And then up front, Divock Origi. On the bench today for the Reds, Caoimhín Kelleher, Fabinho, Naby Keita, Diogo Jota, Harry Wilson, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Sepp van den Berg. Again, just a heads up, 3 substitutions allowed in this one. We'll talk about loads of other stuff as well during half time. But yeah, lovely to have you with us, folks. Sit back, relax, and hopefully we can enjoy this game together. Scotland's in the house with Leanne as well. Leanne from Scotland, but you're living in China if I remember correctly, Leanne. Right, here we go. Still weird not having fans inside the stadium, but look, the pitch looks alright. That's the most important thing. The Reds should be able to get the ball down, play some decent football, and I'm really looking forward to this one. Come on, you red men who are wearing kind of aqua-y green. I still don't know what the technical name of that colour is. Ireland get more live games than us, I think, said Dave Smith. Yeah, we do. It's great, isn't it? We do. We get some... We've never had that 3 PM blackout and stuff, so we usually get one 3 PM kickoff each week. Right, ladies and gentlemen, the chat's starting to fill up as well. We're moments away from kickoff here. Sit back, relax. I'll do my best to take you through the game with some alternative match commentary. If you're enjoying what we're doing, please do hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video as well. A bit of a shout out to our social media channels. If you want to give us a follow on Instagram or on Twitter, it's just at Anfield Agenda. Really straightforward. The Instagram account is starting to blow up now. We've sailed past 20k and we've only started using it really over the last few months, so thank you to everyone that's given us a follow on there as well. Africa's in the house with Gary. Nice one. Can the cyan is what Bab's going with for the colour. Oxidized copper green. I mean, whatever way you like it. I think it's green. Crosby tries to tell me it's blue. We had an argument over this. We went into we went into the Adobe suite of products, and it is kind of listed as a blue one, so I can hate to say Connor's right on that, but hey, it is what it is. At least the teal coloured jersey. Yeah, we go with teal. Teal's a handy one. Right, ladies and gents, as I said, sit back, relax. I'm going to do my best to take you through the game. Better get the clocks ready to go as well. Hopefully, we can sing the Reds on to, I was going to say 3 points, but no, it's a place in the 4th round, Craig. Get your shit together. Just a little bit of a heads up, anybody who has young kids with them or who doesn't like bad language, there probably will be a bit of colourful language used on the stream. I occasionally like to give referees a bit of abuse and stuff, so there's your warning. If it isn't for you, heads up. If it is for you, great to have you with us. Right, Reds are going to be playing from right to left in the first half, and by Reds, of course, I do mean Liverpool. I feel like I need to up my camera a little bit. I feel like I'm a little bit too low, but anyway, we'll get going. Referee's just waiting for the go-ahead from the side. Come on, you red men. Few people out there potentially in the shop window as well. Players, of course, just taking a knee now in support of the Black Lives Matter movement, which, of course, we fully support here on the channel. Right, we are ready to get underway. Come on, the Reds. Right, ref blows his whistle and we're off. Immediately, young Reece Williams knocks the ball long, does the decent thing, looking for Divock. Lincoln win the first ball, but it's back with Big Verge already in, and here we go, the Reds start to set. Ball rolled across to Reece Williams. Now out to Neco Williams, a little touch from him, he immediately gets his head up, rolls the ball back across the Verge. Van Dijk goes out left hand side to Tsimikas. No, excuse me, it's Marco Grujic, and he goes further out to Tsimikas. Grujic then with another touch back to Van Dijk. Very intrigued to see how Marco Grujic gets on today. Shaqiri now, he's looking lively already. He picks up the ball, bursts into the Lincoln half. Ball over the top, good ball looking for the run at Takumi Minamino. A little bit overhit and it goes out for a Lincoln goal kick. I'm liking what I'm seeing in the first, 47 seconds. Lincoln, looks like they're trying to play out from the back. Usually teams that do this against Liverpool end up in a whole world of pain. They play past the first press, but Van Dijk wins the aerial duel. Ball drops in midfield. It's headed away. The Reds have it back. Van Dijk. Nothing on for him, so he goes back to Adrian. Now Adrian, no messing about today, fella. Do the simple thing. Gives it to Van Dijk. Big Verge goes out left-hand side again. Interesting to have a look to see where everybody's lining up here. Reece Williams. Ball rolled across. It's great to have two young up-and-coming centre-backs. Three, actually, if you think about it. Reece Williams, Billy Comedio, Sepp van den Berg. All fighting for a place in the squad, which is great to see. Grujic rolls the ball across to Reece Williams. Neco Williams has a little touch. Big game for him today as well. He'd be a little bit disappointed with the game against Arsenal, I think it was. Tsimikas. Back to Shaqiri. Shaqiri seems to be popping up all over the place. Van Dijk pings a ball out diagonally out right hand side. Looking for Neco Williams. Goes out of a Lincoln head. It'll be a throw into the Reds. If anyone's asking where the game's on, in the UK it's on Sky Sports main event. That much I can tell you for sure. Van Dijk. Couple of touches again from him. Turns inside, gives it to Marco Grujic. Grujic goes out wide right. It's neat stuff so far from the Reds. Williams. He comes inside, looking for options. I like that. Tries an early cross. It's a little bit overhit and the keeper comes and gathers. Lincoln now. They fire a long ball upfield down the right hand side. Verge comes across. Offside flag goes up. It'll be a free kick to the Reds. Verge did see it out for a throw, but the linesman put the flag up. It's a free kick to the Reds. Reece Williams now. Looks very comfortable on the ball, although you would expect it. He's a Liverpool player. Van Dijk. Out left hand side to Tsimikas. Grujic. Little triangle here from the Reds. Back to Marco Grujic. Grujic under pressure gives it to Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk pings the ball back across. Curtis Jones now. He takes no chances, goes back to Adrian. Adrian gives it out to Van Dijk. He has a quick look over his shoulder. He's under pressure, so he goes back to his keeper. Interesting enough first 3.5 minutes here, folks. Liverpool dominating the ball, as you would expect. Grujic now. Carries the ball forward. Spreads the ball out left hand side. Lovely little cushion pass by Tsimikas. Goes out of a Lincoln player. Throw into the Reds. The manager looking on. Shaqiri. Nice little ball into Takumi. Good turn by him. He sees Williams is free right hand side. Gives it out to him. Young Neco Williams cuts inside. Strike from distance. It's blocked. Goes through to the keeper. Curtis Jones not afraid to have a pop from distance. You love to see it. He certainly knows where the goal is. Lincoln keeper fires the ball long. Williams tracks back, holds his man up. Oh, Curtis Jones was nutmegged, but it's alright. The Reds have won the ball back and it's gone back to Adrian. Yeah, I've got a few people mentioning the pitch as well. I'm rather impressed with how the pitches have been lately. I was watching a few of the games yesterday and, you know, fair play. This pitch looks infinitely playable. So the Reds passing the ball well. Tsimikas now left hand side. Shaqiri, he turns inside. Gives the ball back to Reece Williams. Van Dijk. 5 minutes gone here. Van Dijk pings the ball across. Grujic moves it out right hand side. Takes the ball back. Harvey Elliott now. He comes deep. Plays the ball to Van Dijk. Van Dijk goes out left hand side to Tsimikas. Shaqiri. Lovely little 1-2. Tsimikas plays an early ball into the box, too close to the keeper, and the keeper does well to hold it. But again, lovely little link-up play there from Xherdan Shaqiri and Kostas Tsimikas on the left-hand side. Again, pressure on the Lincoln keeper. He's forced to go long. Liverpool intercepted. Oh, lucky. There was almost a beautifully threaded through ball there from Marco Grujic to Harvey Elliott, but it was intercepted. Ball goes out now for a Reds throw and it's taken quickly. Liverpool not hanging around here. A lot of these players will feel that they've got a point to prove, and you can see it in the way they've started. Ball inside. Grujic. Edge of the penalty area. He goes back. Again, Liverpool move it quickly. Van Dijk. Back to Grujic. Good start from Grujic. Making himself available. Always there for the pass from the centre-back. Always making himself available if someone's under pressure. Van Dijk. Ball rolled across to Reece Williams. Neco Williams now, right-hand side. He cuts in. Again, it's patient stuff this from the Reds. Just trying to pull Lincoln out of place. Reece Williams again. Van Dijk. Ball out left-hand side. Xherdan Shaqiri. Little chip over the top from him. Headed away by Lincoln. Lincoln playing a little bit of head tennis on the edge of their own box, which is dangerous. They luckily get a free kick there. Shaqiri a little bit too harsh in the tackle. What's my score prediction? I honestly haven't got a clue, man. Let's go with 3-0. Why not? Let's go with 3-0 to the Reds. Well, I keep getting confused. When I say Reds, you know what I mean. Even though Lincoln are playing in red, you know who I mean. Again, offside there. Free kick to the Reds. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we are very, very, very close to hitting 48,000 subs on the channel. If you are enjoying the stream, please do take a second, hit that subscribe button. Help us on our march toward 50k. Van Dijk. Couple of touches from him. Spreads the ball across right hand side. Grujic again available. Little 1-2. Goes out right hand side now. Elliott. Jones brought down. That'll be a free kick. Chance to get either a shot or a good delivery into the box here for the Reds. It's very, very right hand side. Just inside the 90-degree angle on the right hand side of the 18-yard box. Curtis Jones brought down. Chance for the Reds to work a set piece. Jamaican in Miami, Florida is in the house. Camilo, how are you? Everybody that knows the channel, buddy, knows I'm in love with Florida. Been there 5 or 6 times. 6 times I think it is actually. Hope to move there someday. Anyway, free kick to the Reds. Shaqiri standing over it as well. He fancies this on his left foot. Referee and the keeper just setting the wall, making sure that they're back to 10 yards required. Shaqiri has his eyes on this. You can see it. His face is lighting up. Right, ref blows the whistle. Shaqiri, strike. 1-0. Absolutely superb strike from Xherdan Shaqiri right into the top corner. Absolutely no chance for the keeper. He's rooted to the spot and it's 1-0 to Liverpool. That was a stunning free kick from Shaqiri. Credit where it's due. Keeper, absolutely no chance. 1-0. Beautiful goal that, ladies and gentlemen. Couldn't have placed it any better. Oh, what a strike. What a strike from Shaqiri. Look at this. Left foot of his, curls it over the top of the wall. Oh, you couldn't have placed it. Even a little touch off the bar on the way in. That is absolutely stunning from Shaqiri. Beautiful, beautiful free kick. That really was beautiful. Top-notch stuff from Xherdan Shaqiri. Right, Lincoln now, it's game on. Lincoln look to attack. Adrian comes out with his legs, does well, Ball goes out right hand side for a Lincoln throw in. This is the start we wanted. The Reds 1-0 up within 10 minutes. The goal timed at 8 minutes 43 seconds. Callie in the house as well for Johnny Quid. Lovely to see you, buddy. Great to have you with us. Again, the chat's filling up. We've almost 1,500 people watching us at the minute. Please do keep hitting that subscribe button. Lincoln now look a little bit more on the front foot since they've conceded. Try and overlap down the left hand side. The player slips and the ball goes out for a Reds throw in. Don't forget, folks, post-match show coming up as well afterwards. Flick Chat is where you can vote for your man of the match. There is a link in the description to our Flick Chat group. Chris Jepson, always see you on Twitter, buddy, and I haven't really interacted with you on here, but lovely to have you with us, Chris. That was a beautiful free kick, you're right. He absolutely nailed it. Ball back with Adrian now. He picks it up, rolls the ball out to Virgil van Dijk. Are we going to see a whole host of goals today from the Reds? Grujic picks the ball up. Reece Williams. He plays the ball back across to Van Dijk. Big Verge goes out left hand side now to Kostas Tsimikas. Again Shaqiri makes himself available. This time he feeds it to Grujic. Grujic sees Neco Williams in space. Fires a lovely ball out right hand side. Williams cushions it back inside and the Reds look to regroup. Shaqiri now. He's buzzing today. Looking like he wants to make something happen. He looks like a man possessed. Tsimikas gets to the byline, gets a cross in, it's cleared by Lincoln. I have to say, so far, and I've been one of his biggest critics, but I'm always honest, Shaqiri has looked spot on today. He's been everywhere. Tsimikas with the throw in now, throws it to Shaqiri. He goes back to Big Verge. Verge rolls the ball across. Jones now, little ball inside to Harvey Elliott. He goes back to Reece Williams, excuse me. Ball across to Van Dijk. Tsimikas. Again, Shaqiri makes himself available. Tries a ball inside to Grujic. Grujic does well under pressure. Feeds it back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk across to Reece Williams. The boys are hungry, base facing space. Totally agree with you. Tsimikas looks good. Agree with that as well. For those that are coming in late that didn't see or hear about the goal, it was a absolutely wonderful free kick from Jadon Shaqiri on the edge of the box. Beautiful, right into the top corner. Lincoln looking to play out from the back now. They try a ball into space. Well read by Reece Williams. He comes across, defends it well. Grujic now. Takumi Minamino fires a ball over the top, looking for the run of Neco Williams. Lincoln left back comes across, puts the ball out for a throw into the Reds. 12 minutes gone here. Liverpool lead by a 1-0. Billy and Bethany Games, how are you? Nice to see you in again. Macaulay said, am I the only Lincoln fan here? I don't know, Macaulay, but you're very welcoming to the chat, mate. Lovely to have you with us. Ball over the top. Oh, I love that. Love that from Reece Williams. Little backwards header to Van Dijk. Ball back now at Reece Williams. Has a look over his shoulder. Gives it out right hand side. Oh, nice ball through. Grujic in midfield now. He's under pressure. Goes out left hand side to Big Verge. Kostas Tsimikas now. Oh, would you stop, Kostas? That is delicious. Crossfield ball. Pinpoint accuracy to Neco Williams. One full back to the other. Now you can see why Jurgen Klopp went and signed Kostas Tsimikas for that type of stuff. Quality. Shaqiri now. Goes back outside to Tsimikas. Cuts inside. Finds Takumi Minamino. I tell you what, I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing so far. It is just a commanding performance from people who look very confident. Even the youngsters out there, people who haven't played in a while in a red shirt like Marco Grujic doing well. Shaqiri buzzing all over the place. Great performance so far. Grujic, Shaqiri. Shaqiri tries to feed a little through ball through. Divock comes. Divock Origi, little 1-2 with Marco Grujic. Grujic looking for options now. Again, he pings the ball out right hand side to Neco Williams. Harvey Elliott, little flick over the top. You could see what he was trying to do. A little bit too much on it and it goes behind for a Lincoln goal kick. And again, as Nim has said, any Lincoln City fans that are in the chat, welcome. Beautiful. Lovely to have you with us. Shown this Shaqiri free kick again. That's just delicious. Football and pornography. That's what it is. Look at this. This angle's perfect here. Right behind it. Bang. Over the wall. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Ball back again into Lincoln keeper. Divock comes to put pressure on. Keeper launches it long. 15 minutes gone here. Reece Williams wins the aerial duel. That goes out for a Lincoln throw-in. Show me your papers. What on earth are you shiting on about, mate? No idea what you mean by that. Cube said Tsimikas going to be a fantastic footballer. He looks very bright, mate. Looks like he's more than capable of filling in there if Robbo gets an injury or needs a rest. Or challenge him for that left back spot. You never know. Anyway, Lincoln in possession now. You will see Lincoln try and do things the right way. They're a club under the Cowley brothers. I know they're not there at the minute, but they brought the club on as well, leaps and bounds. And yeah, they play some good football, Lincoln. But, you know, they're up against the world champs. Stanley, mate, if you're going to put scores in, you got to put prediction beside it, or you're going to get booted out from one of our mods, just like what's happened. Shaqiri. Lovely spin by him into midfield. Taki comes deep. He spreads the ball across to Reece Williams, who's in space on the right-hand side. Curtis Jones. Oh, lovely touch that. Lovely touch from Harvey Elliott. Gives Williams some space. He fires across in. It's diving header cleared by Lincoln. Again, Liverpool recycle the ball on the edge of the Lincoln box. Curtis Jones fires a delicious left-footed pass out to Kostas Tsimikas. Shaqiri now. Again, nice knee. Oh, look at that turn from Shaqiri. And a little ball inside. Little 1-2 to Grujic. Kostas Tsimikas. Oh, that would have been... so close. Just wide from Curtis Jones. Well, that would have been an unbelievable goal. The build-up play was nothing short of exquisite. Intricate one-touch passing. Early cross from Tsimikas. Falls to Curtis Jones. Gets a yard. Unlucky on his left foot. But that was beautiful. That was absolutely quality from the Reds. Minamino, edge of the box, 2-0. Taki scores, 2-0 to the Reds. Beautiful, edge of the box, curls one into the top corner. 2-0 already, 17 minutes gone. Takumi Minamino with the goal. Liverpool turned over possession, won the ball on the edge of the 18-yard box. Came to Takumi Minamino, just set his sights on the top corner. Set it out wide with his right foot. Keeper took a short goal kick. Origi, fair play to him, put pressure on. The ball was given to Harvey Elliott. Touch back off the defender, falls to Takumi Minamino on the edge of the box, and he fires it into the top corner. Look at this. Boom. Keeper didn't even have a chance. Beautiful goal. 2-0 to the Reds. And that will do Takumi Minamino's confidence no harm whatsoever. This has been... I'm thoroughly enjoying this watch, ladies and gentlemen. Adrian plays the ball out to Virgil van Dijk. And we still have the potential of seeing Diogo Jota come on as well for some minutes. He's on the bench today. Liverpool's just playing around the back now. Reece Williams with the ball. Who scored number 2? Takumi Minamino, mate. An absolutely delicious strike. Both Liverpool's goal have come from outside the box. Grujic under a bit of pressure here. Goes back to Adrian. Adrian takes a touch. Puts his boot through it. Spreads the ball out right hand side to Neco Williams. He heads it back in field to Takumi Minamino. He's pulled up for handball. I couldn't see if it was or not because his back was to us when he controlled it. But free kick given anyway to Lincoln. Again, for those asking who scored number 2, it was Takumi Minamino with an absolutely wonderful strike. Ooh, Lincoln had an opportunity there. Had to be touched wide by Adrian. They took a quick free kick. Liverpool were caught napping. Played the ball down that right-hand side. I'll talk you through it now. Quick free kick. Liverpool caught napping. Immediate strike across the 6-yard box. Adrian gets a touch and it goes behind for a corner to Lincoln. I think it may have been going wide anyway, but Adrian didn't want to take any chances. Corner taken short. Lincoln try across into the box at Ricochet's right hand side. Good defending by Harvey Elliott. It'll be a throw into Lincoln. Again, we've just touched on 48k as well, so that is absolutely amazing, guys. We're only 2,000 away from 50,000 on the channel. Keep hitting that subscribe button. Another throw into Lincoln now, right hand side. The youngsters looking great today, said Natty Ruins. Absolutely. It's been a fantastic performance so far. Every single one of those players look like they belong out there. Takumi Minamino now. He takes a surge forward. Jones pinches the ball off him. Frees up a yard of space. He fires a diagonal ball across right hand side to young Neco Williams. He's dispossessed. Again, every time we lose the ball, the press is on straight away. Lincoln don't really get much of it, to be honest, because we're all over them. Reece Williams steps in this time. Jadon Shaqiri picks up the ball. Not sure what's going on here, but Sky's coverage has frozen for me on the television. It's back now and it goes out behind. Don't know, Sky shit the bed there for a second, but it's gone behind anyway. It'll be a goal kick to Lincoln. 20 minutes gone. It is 2-0 to Liverpool. First goal was a free kick on the edge of the box by Jadon Shaqiri. Picked out the top corner. Wonderful strike. Second goal came from Takumi Minamino with a delicious finish again from the edge of the 18-yard box. Ball now goes out right hand side. Throw into the Reds. Everything we're doing, we're looking to do it quickly. We're moving quickly. Everyone's full of confidence. The gaffer's got a big smile on his face. Virgil van Dijk now. He carries the ball forward. Again, Shaqiri's available. Gives it to him. Shaqiri with a little threaded ball through to Curtis Jones. No, excuse me, it's Taki. Taki turns back. Back to big Verge. Verge rolls it across to Reece Williams now. It's just the quickness of movement and thought and the little patterns of play. Lincoln just don't know how to cope. It's yeah, it's been a very good performance from the Reds so far. Jones now, he's brought down. Free kick. Shaqiri's going to be licking his lips again here. This one's probably maybe 5 yards further out, but similar position. Jadon Shaqiri's going to be all over this one. Curtis Jones was fouled. Ball dropped. Referee said free kick immediately. It's a bit further out, but you know what? Shaqiri would be full of confidence after that first free kick. You'd have to imagine he wants a crack at this one as well. Having a little chat now at the minute. Is it a bit too far out from to have a shot? I don't know. Yes, ball's crossed in this time. Headed away by Lincoln. Drops to Minamino. Volley, deflection, and it goes behind for Liverpool corner, right hand side. That shot from Takumi Minamino was going on target, by the way. Anyway, corner to the Reds, right hand side. Go on, Shaq. Delivery in, right on top of the keeper. It's up in the air. It's headed away by Lincoln. Shaqiri turns on the afterburners to get there. Well defended. Ball back now. Adrian has it. Little turn of pace there from Jadon Shaqiri. Elliott. Grujic. Outside of the foot pass left hand side to Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk to Costa Simicas. He looks inside for support. Goes back to Big Verge. Van Dijk rolls the ball across to Reece Williams. Reece Williams has looked absolutely mustard, by the way. He looks top quality there. Doesn't look out of place whatsoever. Again, ball rolled across. Van Dijk has it this time. Ball inside to Grujic. Grujic gets his head up. Shaqiri. He's everywhere. Everywhere he looks, Shaqiri's there. He's finding all the little spaces. Takumi Minamino now. Curtis Jones. Jones feeds the ball out left hand side to Costa Simicas. What will he do? Will he take the defender on? Stands it up. Goes back to Minamino. Minamino plays the ball inside to Curtis Jones. Jones goes past the first player. Fires a little ball to Takumi Minamino. Simicas gets involved now. Taki. Ball back to Van Dijk. He tries that. Oh, another delicious pass out right hand side to Neco Williams. Neco now cuts inside. He fancies a strike. Deflected. Headed away. Hooked away then. Second ball. Reece Williams. Liverpool come away with the ball. Marco Grujic now. As I said, Lincoln get the ball. We're all over them with the press. Curtis Jones. Ball out left-hand side. Kostas Tsimikas. Divock Origi comes deep. He ignores and gives it to Grujic. Grujic back to Curtis Jones. Marco Grujic again. That's lovely footwork there from Minamino, but he's eventually crowded out. See this? That's a situation right there that Neco Williams has to learn from. He was caught out of position a little bit far forward. We turned over possession and they immediately looked to attack that right hand side. Neco had the pace to get back, but all he could do was foul and give away a free kick. And that's always the danger when we play so high up with the fullbacks that we do, that if we turn over possession, we're capable of being countered. Lincoln now have it left hand side. Again, Liverpool, plenty of bodies back. Lincoln are forced back to the halfway line. Again, pressure comes on from Divock this time. Swarms of Liverpool players every time a Lincoln player gets the ball. Nice ball over the top now. Give Tsimikas a bit of work to do. He's forced to concede the corner. Safety first. I'll always agree with the defender going safety first. He chested it out of play for a corner. Always best to do that than take any chances. Right, another corner for Lincoln here. 26 minutes gone. Again, they go short. They get themselves another corner. Shaqiri does well to defend it. Oh, they've given a goal kick. Sorry, goal kick. Good work by Shaqiri. For those coming in late wondering who scored, the first goal was a free kick from Jadon Shaqiri right on the edge of the box, whipped into the top corner. Takumi Minamino with the second goal. Again, a lovely strike from outside the box. And they're the goal scorers for the Reds so far. Adrian now. Virgil van Dijk. Rolls the ball across. Reece Williams. Out to Neco Williams. Again. Ricochet. Now he's caught out of position. He gets back in. Lincoln with the chance to counter. Liverpool get bodies back, but Lincoln have an overlap on the left hand side. Early ball across. Ooh. Tsimikas. Good defending, mate. Good defending. It was good play by Lincoln, to be fair. They got the overlap down that left hand side. Early cross put in. I think he was off, to be fair. But there's no VAR on this one. And the ball goes behind. It'll be a corner kick to Lincoln. Again, they go short to get a chance to get the second ball in. Ball whipped deep to the back post. It's headed over the bar. Nice tidy little move that from Lincoln. But again, the header goes over the bar. It's a goal kick to the Reds. I should have done better. He should have done better, actually. It was a lovely ball from Melbourne. Chipped into the 6-yard box. Oh, man, he should have done better. Lincoln should have scored, I'm being honest. The Reds now on the attack. Good defending by Lincoln. Headed back to the keeper. Almost 1,800 people watching in the chat right now, folks. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video as well. We want your thoughts on the game afterwards over in the Flick Chat app. But I'll be here as well, giving you guys a post-match reaction show. Tsimikas heads the ball into midfield. Minamino's there with the press. It's just so full of energy, this Liverpool side. Even making changes like we have. Everybody knows their job. Liverpool have turned the ball back over now. We're in possession. Grujic. He breaks forward. Nice ball at right hand side. Harvey Elliott. Strike. Off the defender and it goes out for a throw in. Again, though, really good play. Inside, all I'm doing now is singing songs. I'm telling you, I'm so happy with what I'm seeing here. You often wonder when so many changes are made if you know, it'll take time for them to gel, if we'll be a bit stale. But no, these Liverpool players have been at it since the first whistle. Again, nice play by Elliott. Ball out to Neco Williams. Whips one in. Nobody there in the 6-yard box. Falls to Curtis Jones. He takes a strike. I think it took a deflection. It did. That'll be a corner kick to the Reds. Williams, or excuse me, not Williams. Jones looks like he wants another goal today. He's had a couple of cracks now from distance. Big Verge is coming up here for the corner. On the Reds. My prediction was 3-0, mate. But, you know, it's very difficult to predict in these games. Mark Mighty Red, thank you for the question, buddy. Right, corner. Shaqiri's coming across to take it. Put the last one right in on top of the keeper. Let's see what he does with this one. Delivery to the near post. Well defended by Lincoln. But again, they win the ball and they're surrounded by Liverpool players and there's nowhere to go, really. I tell you what, their left back has done well there. The left back done really well to find a bit of space there. But it's Liverpool's ball now. Throw in taken quickly. Grujic. Reece Williams. Again, nice little interplay there to find Van Dijk. Van Dijk now carries the ball inside the Lincoln half left hand side. Gives it to Curtis Jones. Kostas Tsimikas. I tell you, I'm liking what I'm seeing from him as well. He's well aware of what's going on around him. Reece Williams has had an excellent game as well. He fires a diagonal ball looking for Divock Origi. It's nodded down to Curtis Jones in the penalty area. Jones! Oh, Curtis Jones! 3-0. Absolutely wonderful goal. Assist to Divock Origi. Nods the ball down. Curtis Jones finds a yard. Takes it out to the right hand side. And curls the ball past the Lincoln keeper. 3-0 to the Reds. No more than we deserve. I did tell you a minute ago that Curtis Jones looked like he wanted one today. He's after getting it there. That was a quality goal. It was a beautiful ball. It started out a long diagonal ball from Reece Williams from right to left. Divock Origi nods it down into the path to Curtis Jones. He takes it out of his feet, finds a yard, right foot, rifles it into the corner, and it is 3-0 to the Reds. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Massive shout out to Reece Williams for the ball though. Divock had a lot to do with it, cushioned it down into Jones' path, but it all starts with that delicious Virgil van Dijk-esque raking pass from Reece Williams. Beautiful stuff. Ball breaks now. Shaqiri. He gives it away. Lincoln have it back. First thing Shaqiri's done wrong all day, to be fair. Lincoln now have an overlap right hand side. Early ball in. It's a terrible ball. It goes behind for a Liverpool goal kick. A lot of people asking who scored. Right, here we go. First goal, Shaqiri free kick. Second goal, Takumi Minamino, top bins from outside the box. Third goal, Curtis Jones, right footed finish, delicious. Elusive glue, here we go. I always try and mimic the super stickers. Thank you very much for the super sticker, mate. Really appreciate it. Big Verge now. Interesting to see what the gaffer does here. There was a couple of shouts in the chat earlier on to get Van Dijk off at half time and give Vandenberg a go. I like that shout. Protect Van Dijk at all costs here. And Reece Williams looked more than capable there as well, by the way. Again, ball over the top. Space now for Liverpool to attack. Neco Williams gets his head up. You see what he tried to do. He tried to pull it back to Divock, but it was good defending. Williams has it back. Ball goes out for a Reds throw in right hand side. Craig, do you want more goals or your prediction? More goals, mate. Who cares if I get it wrong? I want to see the Reds doing well. Grujic. I tell you what, this is going to be a difficult man of the match poll later on in Flick Chat, ladies and gents. Marco Grujic now. Ball back. Reece Williams. Liverpool with 9 attempts so far in the game to Lincoln's 2. Shaqiri now. He tries to strike. Keeper has to touch it around the post. 3 shots on target for the Reds. 3 goals. 1 on target for Lincoln. Obviously nothing yet. Another corner kick to the Reds. Over 10 minutes to go in the first half here. Lincoln City 0, Liverpool 3. Come on, the Reds. Let's be greedy here. Let's put them to the sword. Nothing against Lincoln, but I want to see these youngsters get confidence. Another delivery in from Shaqiri from the corner. Whips it right in on top of the keeper. It's put behind. It'll be another corner. Shaqiri wants to score from a corner now by the looks of it. Did somebody say back to back? Did somebody say back to back? I think somebody said back to back, you know. Is it just me or has anybody else got visions of Thiago watching this game, just giving it the full on samba flair like while he's watching it? I imagine that's how he goes round his house, to be fair. Shaqiri with another delivery in. Again, well headed away by the Lincoln defence. Shaqiri comes and regathers. Second ball whipped in. Headed away again. But Liverpool first to the second ball once again. Jones, lovely footwork on the edge of the box. Jones, deflects, 4-0. It's 4-0. Curtis Jones gets another one with the aid of a deflection. That's 3 goals from outside the box for the Reds in the first half. 4-0 to Liverpool. And it just comes from the press and winning the ball back and wanting it more. Curtis Jones, you can see as soon as he picked the ball up, goes past his man, cuts inside, gets the strike, did take a deflection, brought it past the keeper, but that looked like it was going on target. I'm giving that to Curtis Jones. Let me just look at it again. Whipped in by Shaqiri, was headed away by the Lincoln defence. Harvey Elliott wins it, comes to Jones, finds a yard, takes it. Oh, it's beautiful again. I don't care about the deflection. It's all about the movement. Look at that touch from Jones. Cuts inside, finds a yard, bang, past the keeper, 4-0. Absolutely delighted for Curtis Jones on a hat-trick here, folks. Tsimikas now. That'll be a Liverpool throw-in. 9 minutes left in the first half and the Reds are 4-0 up already. It's been an absolutely sensational performance, full of courage, full of conviction, full of passing and movement and confidence. Alara with the super sticker. How do I do that when I don't have wings, Alara? I can't do it. Thiago Jadon sitting in the stands there looking nice and relaxed. Will he get a run out? You never know. I hope so. Minamino now. He has his pocket picked in midfield. Lincoln moved the ball out left hand side. Ah, it's Curtis Jones. Look at him. The man can do everything. He's over there winning the ball back now. Machine. Love him. Love Curtis Jones. Van Dijk now takes it down. He carries it forward. Tsimikas. Not one of these Liverpool players has looked off the pace or looked out of place today. They've all lived up to it. Great stuff. Nothing but happiness and smiles here, folks. Reece Williams, ball across now to Van Dijk. He takes a couple of touches. Carries the ball forward. Have a shot for it. Go on, you mad fucker. No. He's dispossessed. Lincoln now try and get out. But look at that press. They move the ball out left-hand side. Try play through the centre, but we have too many men back. Shaqiri brings it down. I'll tell you what, last 5 minutes possession, 94% possession for Liverpool. 94. That is ridiculous, folks. Who scored the fourth? It was Curtis Jones, got a second of the day. WFM, Avon Farrell. WFM indeed, sir. Urim said, more subscribers please. There you go, hit that subscribe button, folks, if you're enjoying it. I'm sure you must be. Even if you're not enjoying my big mouth, you got to be enjoying the scoreline. Free kick to Lincoln here now. Let's see how close we can get to 50k. There's nearly 2,000 people live in the chat. You know what to do, you know what's up. Hit that subscribe button and drop a like on the video as well. Lincoln try another free kick. Quick ball over the top. The Reds have enough bodies back to defend. It's very hard to commentate on this game, folks, because I'm not going to lie to you. Throughout the entire game, all I have going through my head is the Thiago. That song is just stuck in my head. I'm trying to commentate with that going on in the background. Lincoln had the ball inside the penalty area. Liverpool obviously don't put any stupid tackles in. Ball gets worked back out left-hand side. Again, the pressure comes from the Reds. Lincoln switched to play across. That's a lovely ball, to be fair. Ball across the box. Side netting. Goal kick to the Reds. Good work that from Lincoln. Nice knee football. Welsh Assassin said, hope you get 50k soon. Thank you, pal. It'd be amazing to get 50k. And then who knows? That YouTube Play Award. 100,000 subscribers for Mr. Crosby someday. You never know. Damien's given us an update so far. It's Bournemouth 1, City 1 as well in that game apparently. Thank you for the update, mate. I've seen a few updates as well who were saying that what's this one? Are Sevilla still 1-0 up in the Super Cup, by the way? I'd seen a couple of comments on that as well. Right, 5 minutes to go in the first half here, folks. And yes, your eyes do not deceive you. It is Liverpool 4 goals up. Grujic. Again, goes past a couple of players. He's brought down. Free kick to the Reds. Williams. Harvey Elliott now. Lovely ball inside to Takumi Minamino. Again, Williams doing well to try and win the ball back. There's pressure everywhere from these Liverpool players. I mean, regardless of the score, this will be a good learning opportunity for those Lincoln players as well. They're testing themselves against the world's best club. And you can't argue with it because this beautiful gold badge here says otherwise. I did touch on the right badge, didn't I? Yes. Ocampos with the goal for Sevilla. Thank you, Robert. And everybody else that's been giving us updates. Kloppo's sitting down, chilling, relaxing now with a big smile on his face, wondering who the hell he brings on. Love the channel, just subscribe to Samuel. Thank you, sir. Lovely to have you with us. Kloppo, you're not falling asleep there, pal, eh? Wake up. Hooked forward by the Reds. Well controlled by the Lincoln defender. Switches the ball across right hand side. Oh, I love that. Love that 50-50. Well in, Chimicus. Loads of people asking what channel it's on. I'm in Ireland, so in the UK and Ireland, it's on Sky Sports main event. Don't know where it is elsewhere in the world, but in Ireland, UK, it's on Sky Sports. Well, Anfield agenda, good to be here for the game. Love the top. Thank you, Nigel. Lovely to have you with us. Why was that deleted? I don't know why that message from Nigel was deleted. It must have been a mistake, but I read it out anyway. Thank you for the comment, Nigel. Maybe it was because it was all caps, but it was a nice comment. Somebody said give Brewster playing time. Andrew, he looks like he's on the way out, mate. That's why he's not in the squad today. Looks like he's about to make a move. Curtis Jones again. Look at him doing bits, going past players. Head up, moves the ball at right hand side to Neco Williams. He goes for the early cross. A little bit over here. Chimicus gets there and wins the throw in for the Reds. Loads of people want Jadon on. I get you. I feel you. I'd love to see him get a few minutes. I hope he does as well. Chimicus takes the throw in. Finds Minamino. Corner kick to the Reds. This time it's on our left hand side. So 2 minutes to go to half time. Sean McConnon. Want your shout out. No problem, buddy. How are you? A lot of people's messages getting deleted here for reasons that I'm... oh yeah, I get that one alright, sorry. Ball into the box. Falls to Origi. Gets underneath it. Mods are playing a blinder today. Thank you for all your help as always, guys. You wouldn't imagine the ref will be adding on much injury time at the end of this first half. Thank you, Jamie. Really appreciate the support, buddy. No need to keep waxing it in, Jamie. I don't want to... You're going to get booted out, Jamie. Don't keep putting in the same comment, pal. Why risk Jota? Just to give him a few minutes playing time. Jamie, you're going to get kicked out, mate. I'm trying to help you here, but our mods will boot you out for spamming. Simicus takes the throw in. Jones, out wide right hand side. Neco Williams. Oh, Lincoln tried the... Oh, unlucky. Lincoln spotted Adrian off the line. I think it was Scully. Tried a little chip, but a little bit too much on it, and it goes behind for a goal kick. Thank you, Michael. Really appreciate the support, Michael Manning. Thank you very much, sir. Some people saying, why risk Jota? I think it's just give him a few minutes so we can get used to playing in a Liverpool shirt. That's why, really. I mean, this is why we strengthened the squad and brought in backup forwards and stuff like that, so we can go strong in all competitions. 10 seconds or so left in the first half. Lincoln on the attack left-hand side. Little ball in behind. Adrian does well, puts it behind. It'll be a corner to Lincoln. Right on half-time. There's 1 minute additional time added on by the referee, so a chance for Lincoln to work another set piece here. That was excellent defending as well. Reece Williams did well. Showed him down the left-hand side. Cross came in. Adrian touched it round. Good stuff all round. Ball in. Adrian well claimed. Good goalkeeping. Comes out safely. Takes the corner. Takes a bit of a chance with the throw out there, but luckily we win a throw in from it. First half sounds like it deserves a Ric Flair woo, said Daniel. I don't know. Do we want a Ric Flair woo, ladies and gentlemen? Give me a thumbs up if you want a bit of a Ric Flair. If you're watching this for the first time, you're wondering, what the hell is this lad talking about Ric Flair for? We love a bit of Ric Flair on the channel. Right, referee brings the first half to a close, ladies and gentlemen. Liverpool leading by 4-0. Yes, you heard me right, 4-0. Half time here in the third round, of the Carabao Cup. Reds lead by 4-0. Looking like we're setting up that fourth round tie with Arsenal at Anfield. Goal scorers in the first half. The first one was a delicious free kick from Jadon Shaqiri. Whipped the ball right into the top corner. The second goal came when the ball broke to Minamino on the edge of the box. He struck a shot past the keeper, again into the top corner. Third goal, this time it was the turn of Curtis Jones to score, and then he had another one after that because he's feeling a little bit greedy today. It's 4-0 to the Reds. Oh, we want a Ric Flair woo. Woo! There you go. There you go. Who impressed you the most? You know what, Warren? I'm going to give a massive shout out here to somebody who I've been extremely critical of, and that is Shaqiri. He has been everywhere in that first half. He has been buzzing, he's been available, he's been finding the spaces, he's been making things tick. I think he's been brilliant. I think he's been excellent. Again, shout out to the two young lads on the right hand side of the defence. Neco Williams has looked good. Cut out position once, but Reece Williams alongside him looks like the business as well. Costa Simic has put in a good shift on that left hand side. Curtis Jones, Marco Grujic, everyone. Everybody's impressed me, if I'm being honest with you. You have to dance, said ASMR Fatso. No, mate, no more dancing. When we get a real studio and I've got more space, you'll see a little bit of a dance, perhaps. Somebody said Shaqiri has always been on point. Well, I would counter with he's always been injured, to be fair, but he's been quality today, credit where it's due. Don't forget, if you want to cast your vote for Man of the Match, we host our vote over in Flick Chat. There is a link in the description to our Flick Chat group. It is completely free to join. There's already about 700 Reds in there. We want your opinions on the game and stuff. I'll be doing a post-match show after the game. We'll also be announcing the winner of a competition we're running on Twitter. I'll get one of the lads to do that actually after the game. And I have a few more giveaways coming up as well, folks. So keep it tuned to Anfield Agenda. Stephen Somerville, thank you very much for the super chat, sir. Said, Craig, do you remember it was this month 10 years ago where we lost at home to Northampton in the third round? What were your memories of that bad night? I was in Turkey. It was my first time in Turkey. We were in a really lovely hotel. We were sitting in a bar watching the game. And I was disgusted. I was absolutely disgusted. I mean, my missus and my daughter at the time were loving it. Obviously, my son wasn't born. Loving the holiday, I mean. And I was just sitting there with a puss on me because that Northampton game was a shambles, man. That was one of the lowest points during my time supporting Liverpool, that whole period. But what a turnaround, mate. What a turnaround. Bayern have equalised in the Super Cup, by the way. 1-1 in that one. Thank you, Pranav and Jimmy and everybody else that's given us updates on that. Jones has potential. He's got more than potential. Jones is the real deal. Right, what changes would you like to see? Let me just run up the starting 11. Right, so here's the options for Klopp. Let's just switch this around for a second. On the bench, we've got Queevy Kelleher, Fabinho, Naby Keita, Diogo Jota, Harry Wilson, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Sepp van den Berg. For me, I see absolutely no harm in bringing Van Dijk off and giving Van den Berg a run out. Love to see Diogo Jota get some minutes as well. You mean you can make an argument for Harry Wilson, but if he's going to move, do you want to take the chance? Naby Keita could come on. Again, you could change Adrian and give Kelleher some minutes. It depends what you want, really, but we all want to see Diogo Jota get some minutes, and I think it would be fairly sensible to take Verge off and swap Vandenberg in there for the second half. Why not? Take VVD off. I know, I hear you. A lot of people. Someone's saying give him 5k, everyone. I mean, I'll tell you what, just 2k would do, mate. That would get us to 50. Will Karius ever play again? Not for Liverpool, no and no. Now, we will move. There's lots of talk of a move to France for him, but his days at Liverpool are over. Jota for Origi, Fabinho for VVD, Cater for Minamino, said the normal one. Don't risk Wilson if planning on moving him on, said Darkness03. That's kind of where I am, buddy. I'm with you on that one. How's Elliot been? He's been very good, Cube. I tell you, we're not carrying any passengers today. Every person on that pitch in a Liverpool shirt has put in a great performance. Elliot Santos said Origi and a no Brewster, very interesting. If you watched last night's show, I said to you that the selection of the squad today could give us an indication of who's close to moving on. I'm surprised to see Wilson on the subs bench, but the reason there's no Brewster, look, we know what's happening. He's going to move on, and they don't want to risk him. It's as simple as that. Now, if it's a question of will it be that sale that we've heard about with a buyback clause, we're talking about 25 million maybe with a 36 million pound buyback clause, or will it be a loan spell? We'll have to wait and see. Probably looking like it could be a permanent deal with a buyback clause, but look, that's for later on. Ben West or Washbrook said I really rate Elliot. I think we all do, and again, important to remember the kid's only 17. I'm looking through the goals here at half time. Elliot did really well to feed the ball to Takumi, who then found the top corner for his goal. It's just been the performance of champions. It's been brilliant. Reece Williams with a delicious ball for the third goal. He played a long diagonal ball into the penalty area. Divock Origi then nodded it into the path of Curtis Jones. Jones still had work to do. Found the yard. Bang. Top bins. Delicious. I want to see Wilson for Shaqiri. I don't know, Shaqiri needs the minutes. I think if Shaqiri can play 90, nothing wrong with giving him the 90 because he could probably deal with the minutes. And look, he's on form today, Shaqiri. I really don't want him to sell. Ryan Origi should go. Look, nobody wants Ryan Brewster to stay more than me. Trust me, I am convinced that kid's the real deal. But look, we will have the buyback clause if he moves on, so it's always important to remember that. And from his point of view, he needs to go get minutes. He needs to prove himself. So whatever happens with Ryan Brewster, I sincerely hope we see him back in the Liverpool shirt someday. Mark said, only kidding with you, it's a lovely desk. I remember that conversation, mate, earlier on in the comment section. I'll tell you the truth behind it, Mark. I don't have the room, buddy. That's why we go with the virtual desk. I do this in my living room, which means that the rest of the family get booted out of the living room. And I just don't have room for a real desk, mate. If I did, I'd have one. But again, it was all a bit of banter, Mark. And thank you for coming in and realising that. Nice to have you with us, pal. Is Karius still at the club? Yes. He's training with Liverpool. He's a Liverpool player. But the club have made it clear to him, you know, move on, basically. Loads of people shouting to get VVD off. Look, you don't have to convince me. I'm with you. I hear you. I think at 4-0 up now, it's fairly safe. I think we could take Van Dijk off and give young Sepp Vandenberg some minutes. Jones for a hat-trick. I know, it's nuts, isn't it? I'd love him to get a hat-trick. Oh, I'd love him to get a hat-trick. 4-0 up on my birthday, said Joseph Starbuck. Happy birthday, Joseph. Happy birthday, my friend. Lovely to have you with us. Jones, the next Henderson, said Zaki. I believe we do need a typical number 8. I don't know, man. We've got lots of central midfielders at the club. If you're talking number 8s, Hendo, Milner, Keita. Who else can play in the actual 8-8 role? Obviously, Genie can play in the 8. But the thing about our midfielders is a lot of them can play the 6, the 8, and some of them even the 10. Ian wants a shout out. Ian Greenstreet, one of the regular viewers and commenters on the channel. Ian, my friend, it's a pleasure, and I always enjoy seeing you with us. Thank you for your support, Ian. Thoughts on Grujic, asks Mervyn. I think he's been very good. Very good. You know, myself and Mr. Crosby have always said we'd like to see Grujic get a chance at Liverpool. Yes, I fully understand that we're not playing the highest calibre of opposition today, but Grujic, again, has been another example of somebody who's come in and hasn't missed a beat, makes himself available, drops back, finding the spaces in between the centre-backs and midfield to pick up the ball. Just move it quickly, simple stuff, just keep the ball moving, shift Lincoln out of space and try and punish them down the flanks. It's been brilliant. Ilias, welcome in as well. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Love you, Scousers, lovely people. Best club ever, said Johnny. Thank you, mate. I mean, Liverpool fans, you know, different breed. We've said it all along. We're ticking along. Look, 48,100, only 1,900 away from 50k. 50k, folks. Who thought it? Little old us. Madness. Your head looks very nice today. Well, thank you, Matt. It's not as shiny as always, buddy, because it's not shaved the head day today. Tomorrow shaved the head day, but it's a big head, I'll say that. It's not quite Harry Maguire-esque, but it's a fine old noggin. Addison Taramani, how are you, buddy? Lovely to see you in the chat. What's your take on Suarez, said Robert Durbin. Well, the post that Barcelona put out with that fucking, I don't know what it's called, magic paint bullshit. I could have made a better goodbye post to Luis Suarez than they did. Now look, I know Suarez had his press conference today as well, and he's very sad about leaving Barcelona. He's going to Atleti, and look, I wish him the best. I mean, yeah, nothing bad to say about Luis Suarez, to be fair. I think he's over the hill at this point, but shoddily treated by Barcelona is how I would say. Your head always looks nice, said N Sharpie. Thank you, mate. Loads of love in the chat. I love it. Perfect, you got my name right first time, said Ilias. It's about time. I usually get them all wrong, mate, so I'll give myself a little pat on the back for that one. Jota is a pressing monster, said Naz. I'm very excited about seeing Thiago if he gets a few minutes. City said, I'd give 10 to 15 minutes to VVD, then take him off. Bernadette said, big head equals big brains. I'll take it, Bernadette. I'll take it, mate. We all know who the brains of this operation is, though, and it ain't me. It's Mr. Crosby. Craig, did you mean Harry Crichton Maguire? Well played, Elliot. Well played, sir. Reactor Sincere said Shaqiri's a great player. He's playing a blinder today, mate. No doubt about it. You're the man, said Super Liverpool 89. Thank you so much, buddy. I can't believe we're flying along like we are. Still half time and there's still, what, almost 1,800 of you guys in the chat. Let me know. Are you a member of the Flick Chat group? I want to know. Give me a thumbs up if you've joined the Flick Chat group. We've got some time before the second half, ladies and gents. That group is at about 700 right now. Our goal is to try and get it to 1,000 Flick Chat members. If you are enjoying what we do on here, you get loads more content on there as well. Because what Flick Chat does is it gives you the opportunity to take part in quizzes that we put up there, polls, interact with other Liverpool fans as well. You get all the statistics of the games. You get a chance to enter our prediction league as well. There's so much stuff on there. And the good news is it's completely free. It's free to download. It's free to use. Nobody's going to be hassling you for money on there. There's no ads or anything like that. It's a quality piece of kit. One thing that I would ask is, if you are a member of the Flick Chat app, if you go down into the chat and you go into the bottom right hand corner, you'll see a little cartoon character with sunglasses on. If you click on that, dude, it'll bring up a whole host of cheer pixels. They're emojis, but they call them cheer pixels. Everybody that signs up with our code gets 2 of them to use free. And basically what that does is, when you use those 2 cheer pixels, the company behind the app give us 25p for each one of those cheer pixels that you use. Everybody gets 2, and it's basically a way of tipping us for free. Doesn't cost you anything. We get a few quid out of it. If you can do that for us, if you like the channel, why not? There's an Anfield agenda one if you scroll right down to the bottom. There's one of me doing keepy uppies as well. But if you're already on their app, you've probably seen them. But again, if you want to help us out, doesn't cost that. And it means the world to me on a personal level, because we kind of need to get to 1,000 to be kept on the app. And I don't want to lose out on being on the app, really. So please do go down, do download it. I promise you, you'll love it. Fabinho's coming on for the second half. Right, let's get ready for the second half. Fabinho is coming on for the second half, as I said. Billy and Bethany Game said, love you so much. Thank you. Thank you, mate. That means a lot. Has Chimikas had a good game? Yes. Done nothing wrong whatsoever. I'll join just for you, said Deku836. Thank you. It means a lot to me. It really does. That Flick Chat app could be very important to us moving forward. But as I said, we have to hit a certain level. So if you want to help us out, you know what to do. Link in the description. What's up, my favourite Eggman? By the way, I'm also an Eggman, said Pranav. It's alright, buddy. Welcome. Right, second half about to get underway. Referee just doing his final checks. I'll let you guys know exactly who that change was for in a second. I think it's fair to say we won't be heading for extra time anyway here, folks. Referee just waiting for the go-ahead to start the second half. Liverpool playing from left to right. Obviously 4 goals for the good. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and we're underway in the second half. Immediately the press comes on for Minamino. How do I download the app? If you look at the description of this stream, mate, there's a link. Or you can just go and join. Oh, here we go. Elliot. Unlucky. Minamino. There you go. 5-0. Takumi Minamino. 5-0. Again, we pulled them apart with ease. Unlucky for young Harvey Elliott. Keeper made a good save there, but the ricochet fell to Takumi Minamino, and it's 5-0 to the Reds inside, what, 15 seconds of the second half? That's 2 for Takumi, 2 for Curtis Jones. Again, it all came from the press. Press was turned over. Lovely ball. Fed through to young Harvey Elliott. He can't quite get there, but the follow-up comes from Takumi Minamino. Again, Jones slips through Elliott. He does well. The keeper comes out, but it falls to Takumi Minamino. It was a difficult finish, but he cushions it in well, and it's 5-0 to the Reds. 5-0, folks. We did say there was a lot of 6s and 7s earlier on. We still have a whole second half to go. Give you some score predictions. Anyway, there was somebody asking about the Flick Chat. You can either download it from the link in the description, mate, or you can just go to your app store and search Flick Chat, and it'll come up. And you'll see the Anfield agenda chat there listed, and just join. Simple as that. Anyway, Reece Williams feeds the ball through to Curtis Jones. Harvey Elliott now. Lovely little ball inside. Back to Curtis Jones. Couple of step overs from him. Good defending by Lincoln. They win the ball. Lincoln now on the attack down the right hand side. Yeah, it's Van Dijk that went off, by the way. It was Fabinho off for Van Dijk, so common sense prevails. Couple of 8-0s there and 9-0 as well. Who scored the last goal? Takumi, mate. We've had 2 goals from Minamino, 2 goals from Curtis Jones, and a goal from Shaqiri. Downloading the app now, said T-Bone. Thank you, pal. We can overtake PewDiePie, said Matt. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go. Never mind this PewDiePie versus T-Series nonsense. PewDiePie versus Anfield agenda. That's what we want. Lincoln have it now left-hand side. Well closed down by Jones. Throw into Lincoln just inside the Liverpool half left-hand side. Yeah, there's Van Dijk. He's already changed and all, mask on. No chances being taken. Good stuff. Lincoln now in possession. They roll a ball into midfield. Again, the press comes from the Reds, but they work it well out the right-hand side. Ball down the line, but Chimikas intercepts. Divock now. Flicks the ball back inside to Fabinho. Fabinho with a nice ball to Grujic. Grujic helps it forward. Drops again. Grujic wins the second ball. He finds Curtis Jones. Reece Williams. Here we go now with Neko. Ah, lucky. Move breaks down. It'll be a throw into Lincoln. No, Jota hasn't been put on yet for those asking. I'll let you know. Nice ball in behind here from Lincoln. Chance. Adrian does well. Second ball breaks. Again, we block it. Good goalkeeping there from Adrian. Another chance for Lincoln. Goes around. Adrian again. That is 3 in a row. Credit to Adrian. That was brilliant. Brilliant goalkeeping. Divock Origi now on the counter left hand side for the Reds. Couple of step overs from Divock. Cuts inside. Strike from Divock. Saved by the keeper. Taki. Oh, it ricochets behind for a corner. This game, you can't take your eyes off it for a minute. It's madness. I cannot say how well Adrian did, by the way. Kept his concentration. 3 big saves. Wonderful goalkeeper from Adrian. Credit where it's due. Brilliant stuff. Corner to the Reds. You cannot take your eyes off this. It's mental. Corner in. Flicked away by Lincoln. Ball breaks to Chimikas. He goes out left hand side to Shaqiri. 1900 of you guys watching. You know what's up. Hit that subscribe button. Look. Breaking down the line now. Chimikas. Ball dinked just wide. I think it was Curtis Jones, excuse me. Joel Morris, thank you for the super chat, my friend. Said Jota is a talent that will only get better under Klopp. 100% agree. The feedback, by the way, from Pep Linders, that when he dipped into his Portuguese contacts was nothing but glowing for Diogo Jota. Anyway, another corner to the Reds. Whipped in. Headed over. Goal kick. Unlucky. Jake Thompson said, Adrian versus Lincoln, you shall not pass. It was brilliant. I mean, 3 chances. It was a lovely ball over the top from Lincoln. They got in behind. Edge of his box. Blocked it once. The second block actually came from Chimikas. And then Lincoln kept their heads. Managed to play another through ball. Adrian 1-on-1. Had to get the ball. Got his hand down and got it. It was great goalkeeping. That's one of the most... You might just look at that and think, oh, decent save. But as a former goalkeeper, I can tell you, it's very difficult to keep your concentration like that in a game where your team's so far ahead. So to see Adrian do that's a great sign. Lincoln again now have it left-hand side. Elliott back doing some defending. Good work from the young man. Lincoln forced backwards. Again, Lincoln carry it forward. Liverpool players everywhere. Little ricochet. Ball works through to Lincoln left-hand side now. They get a chance to get a ball into the box. Strike. Straight at the goalkeeper. Again, well handled by Adrian. Thiago's currently dancing in his house. I'm not messing you, so if the song is still in the back of my head, mate. Ball moved across now right hand side to Reece Williams, who's looked very comfortable, by the way. Elliott, a little bit of a heavy touch, but he wins it back. Look at that, great stuff. Takumi tries a ball forward, an early one to Divock. It's intercepted. Of course, Liverpool win it back now with the press. Takumi again. Lincoln do well to defend. Now they have a chance to counter. I love it. End-to-end stuff. Lincoln move the ball right hand side. Reds get men back. Ball in. Again, Adrian. Again. It was a nice touch by Reece Williams to throw off, but another save by Adrian. Ball dinked in, headed away from Liverpool. Lincoln, fair play. Lincoln are coming and having a go. Their heads haven't dropped. The manager will be happy with that. But again, Adrian, our saviour there, keeping the clean sheet. Jason, welcome in, Jason McEnroe. Things are very good, thank you, buddy. Just joined the Flick Chat group. Loads of you joining the Flick Chat group. You've no idea how much that means to me, folks. Thank you. Jones now. Liverpool chance to counter. Taki. Shaqiri now. Feeds the ball through to Divock and it hits off his own ankle. He tried to let it run through, but it breaks now. Chance for a reverse pass across. Headed down. Oh, Origi be kicking himself. It was one of those ones where he wasn't looking and he tried to tread it through to him, but it hit off the back of his ankle. Anyway, Grujic has it for the Reds. He moves it out left hand side. Ball back inside to Marco Grujic. Again, just looking for a little bit of space. He feeds it to Fabinho. To Reece Williams. Williams fires a delicious ball through the lines to Takumi Minamino. He tried to find Harvey Elliott. Lincoln have it. That ball was fantastic from Reece Williams. Defence split and pass from our centre back. You love to see it. Ball goes out for a throw into the Reds. I am buzzing, ladies and gentlemen. Reece Williams now. He goes back to Adrian. 54 minutes gone. Lincoln City 0. Liverpool 5. Shaqiri. Reece Williams. Curtis Jones. Ball back inside to Shaqiri. Shaqiri pings a beautiful ball through the lines to Marco Grujic. That was delicious. Grujic now. Switches to play across. Jones. Little dummy from Harvey Elliott. Ball pulled back now. Shaqiri. Moves the ball out left hand side. Schumach's ball in. Cleared by Lincoln. Lincoln now on the counter attack. Go on. I love seeing players counter attack. Get back, lads. Come on, tackle. He still has the ball. Firmino comes across and takes it off him. This has been a great game to watch. 10 minutes into the second half. Grujic. Jones. Harvey Elliott now. I'd love to see him get on the score sheet today. Jones. Will we see a hat-trick from Jones or Taki? By the way, did anyone see Kai Havertz' hat-trick for Chelsea? It was what I would call the poxiest hat-trick I've ever seen. Right, Jones. Just whipping out another 35-yard diag there from Jones. Beautiful. Divock. Tries a little flick in behind. Ball breaks to Takumi Minamino. He feeds it out left-hand side. Shimicus tries across. It's blocked. Falls to Harvey Elliott. He's brought down. That should be a penalty. The referee didn't give a penalty there because of the scoreline. That's all I'm saying. That was a penalty, but he didn't give it because of the scoreline. It was clear as day. Look, ball ricochets. Elliott takes it down. Gets his shoulder pulled. It's a penalty. How on earth the ref doesn't give that, I don't know. All I can think of is that it's the scoreline and he just feels a little bit sorry. But it was a penalty. I'm sorry. Here comes Thiago Jota, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! First appearance for the Reds, and he replaces Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott can be very happy with his 56 minutes, but here comes Thiago Jota for his first appearance in a Liverpool shirt. Ball in behind. Somebody asked who the captain is now. It's a good question. I haven't looked around. I'd imagine it's Firmino. But yeah, I haven't seen who has the armband on, to be fair. I haven't had a chance to look. Anybody who knows, give us a shout in the chat. I'd imagine it's Firmino. Someone's saying take Grujic and Elliott off. Elliott's already gone off. Diogo Jota replaced him with one substitution left. Grujic now. Good move from him. Fires a lovely ball out right hand side. Here comes Neco Williams now. He cuts inside. Williams. Grujic. Turns because there's no availability. Gives it to Shaqiri. Shaqiri with a nice little ball back. Fabinho feeds it out left hand side. Jones tries a flick. Lincoln do well. They work it out right hand side now. Loads of people saying Origi. Origi with the armband on, is it? I genuinely haven't looked yet. The free kick to Lincoln here. Fabinho's not happy with it. Yeah, Fabinho doesn't look like he has it on. Right, free kick to Lincoln. Yes, Divock Origi has the armband on. Great show, whoever spotted it. He does have it on. Divock's the captain. Free kick for Lincoln. Ball floated in. Oh, again, they had a good opportunity there. Ball found its man, but the shot went wide. Goal kick to the Reds. It was a good delivery. Right into the right area. Right on the 6-yard box. You know, they were offside, to be fair. I don't know if the line will put the flag up, but they were off. What have we got? Just about 2,000 of you amazing guys watching at the minute. If you haven't subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button and help us towards the 50k mark. Substitution here for Lincoln. Number 9 coming on to replace number 23. Is that Dara O'Brien? How are you, Rick? Lovely to see you in, my friend. Brian reckons Wilson or Cater for the next sub. It's interesting. It is a tough one, alright, Brian. I don't know if they'll risk Wilson if that move to Burnley might materialise, but, you know, we'll have to wait and see. I wouldn't mind seeing Naby get a few minutes, to be fair. How's the family? Really good, thank you, Jake. I mean, they're all upstairs at the minute because I've taken over the living room, but very good, thank you. Williams has his pocket pick left-hand side. Oh, he comes back, though, and does well. Lincoln, again, they've another opportunity here. They've scored. Lincoln have got themselves a consolation goal. 5-1. We probably should have defended that better, if I'm being honest. Again, I touched on it in the first half. It comes from Neco Williams being dispossessed and caught out of position. Now, he did get back into position, but not quickly enough. Lincoln crowded him out. They worked the ball well on the left-hand side. Reece Williams missed a diving tackle. Again, ball floated into the box. Too much time. Number 7 side foots it past Adrian. It's 5-1. You have to say, Lincoln probably deserved that goal for their performance since they've gone 5-0 down. But we should have defended it better. That has to be another learning experience for Neco Williams, I'm afraid. $5-1. Declan said, Craig doing great stuff on the channel. How are you, my man? I'm really good, thank you, buddy. Bit disappointed we've conceded, if I'm being honest. I mean, from a Lincoln's point of view, fair play. But yeah, I just know people are gonna pick at Neco Williams there again because, you know, he kind of was caught out of position and was dispossessed. But again, it'll be a learning experience for him. Definitely, anyone having a go at the keeper there, nothing the keeper could have done about it. Lincoln again, try a ball over the top. I think there's a little bit too much on this one. It'll go behind for a goal kick. Did I mention we're champions at LFC Fan 96? Did I say back to back, mate? Somebody saying Hoover better than Neco. Hoover's not a Liverpool player anymore, I'm afraid. So we have young Neco Williams and let's get behind him and show him support. He's still learning. That's what these type of experiences are about. Oh, Brian Brewster's definitely leaving, mate. That's why he's not in the squad, 100%. Curtis Jones has more goals than Pogba's had in 13 months. You and I love that. Well done, mate. The Reds on the attack down left-hand side now with Costa Simicas. He fires a ball into the box looking for Diogo Jota, but it's too close to the keeper. Still one more change left for the gaffer if he chooses to make it. Reece Williams knocks it down. Curtis Jones. Neco Williams now goes on the attack down the right hand side. Gives it to Divock Origi. Divock back inside. Marco Grujic. He floats a little ball at left hand side to Kostas Tsimikas. I feel like we need to have a choo-choo for both our left backs because it worked rather nicely. Grujic gives it away this time. Free kick to Lincoln inside their own half. What are we thinking for the last sub, ladies and gentlemen, if Klopp was to make it? Five attempts each in the second half, by the way. 4 on target for Liverpool, 3 on target for Lincoln. So you can see Lincoln have been involved in this game in the second half. I think they put in a much better performance than they did in the first anyway. Origi now. He has it in space right hand side. Feeds the ball through to Takumi Minamino. He's looking for options. Goes out left. Shaqiri. Feeds a little ball through. Strike! Unlucky. Pulled wide. It was Kostas Tsimikas this time coming on the overlap. Tries a strike but it goes wide. Goal kick. Again, lovely build-up play from Liverpool. Started with Origi picking it up on the right hand side. Feeds a little ball into Taki. He looks, goes out wide left, gives it to Shaqiri. Little ball inside from him. Tsimikas just couldn't keep a strike on target. Again, Grujic wins it in midfield. Curtis Jones now. He goes on the run. Oh, unlucky. He was trying to find Diogo Jota at the far post, but it was just a little bit under hit. Ball breaks now to Shaqiri. He gets his head up. Feeds a little ball down the line. Jota. Ball ricochets. Edge of the box. Grujic. Strike. Marco Grujic gets himself a goal from outside the box. It's 6-1. Grujic on the score sheet as well. If I'm not mistaken, I think 4 of our goals tonight have come from outside the box. Now look, the keeper should have done better here. No doubt about it. But Grujic gets himself a goal and it's 6-1. It looked a bit of a nothing strike, to be fair. It was on target, a bit of a daisy cutter, but Grujic took it down, settled, strike. Did take a little nick, I think, to take it past the keeper, but I still think the keeper should have done better. Grujic, target, little nick. The keeper got a hand to it. He should have knocked that round the post, but I don't care. Grujic gets himself a goal. Delighted for him. Still 25 minutes to go here, and we've had 7 goals in the game, folks. Oh, Liverpool a little bit sloppy there. We give it away. Lincoln have it. We get bodies back. Lincoln have an overlap on the left. They work it well. Cross deflected behind. Good defending. Big corner to Lincoln. Yeah, loads of people wanting the Jota goal. It would be lovely for him to get one on his debut. I agree. Still time as well. Over 2,000 people watching right now, folks. Please do hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the stream. Those 2,000 people, that could get us close to 50k, you know. Although I'm sure a lot of you have already subscribed. Anyway, corner. Lincoln send it in. They've got a second. Lincoln have scored again. It was a header at the back post this time. Does Shaqiri work his way back into Klopp's plan, said Patrick. I don't know, buddy, but what I can tell you is he's put in an excellent performance. 6-2 here. I'm looking at this. The corner comes in. It's deep to the back post. It's a great header. It hits the bar. Bounces down over the line. It was already in. Firmino and Tsimikas. He gets in between the two of them and wins the header. We should have defended that better. I mean, credit to him for getting a header, but we should have defended that better. And it's 6-2. I'm not happy with how we defended that corner, folks. I'm not going to lie. For him to get in between Firmino and Tsimikas and out-jump them, that's the type of stuff we need to be working on. Calm down, it's our second team. No, Ewan, to be honest with you, mate, I'm very calm, but the standards have been set, and if these guys want to live up to the standards and force their way into Klopp's plans, it doesn't matter if it's who they're playing against. They need to maintain these standards. And I'm just not happy with conceding that. Anyway, we move on. 6-2. Still nothing but a whole heap of positives to be taken from this game. Belter of a game though. 8 goals in it. Jadon now turns inside. Feeds the ball to Origi. Origi's out muscled on the edge of the box. You don't say that very often. Firmino now wins it back for Liverpool. Takumi. Lincoln have it back. Takumi's brought down. That's got to be a free kick right on the edge of the box. He was clean through as well. He probably would have his hat-trick. This is a free kick. 1 yard outside the 18-yard box. Left of centre. Great opportunity for someone to stick this in top bins again. It all came from the pressing again from Liverpool. Minamino won the ball and was taken down right on the edge of the box. 22 minutes to go. Yellow card for number 22 there for Lincoln for the challenge. Shaqiri's over it. Fabinho's over it. Tsimikas is over it. Looks like they're going to try and shift this a yard by the way they're set up. I mean, ideally it'd suit a right footer, but let's see who hits it. 3 lads over it. Fabinho, Tsimikas, Origi, or Shaqiri. Fabinho. Oh, half a yard wide. Unlucky. Unlucky there from Fabinho. We know he can strike them. Hit it well. Tried to pick out the far corner. Half a yard wide. Unlucky. Just didn't quite get enough whip on it. 20 minutes to go still. Many more goals are we going to get? I'm predicting an 8-2 scoreline here, folks. That's my guess at this point. Goal kick taken by Lincoln. Still one change left for Klopp if he wants to use it. Williams clears his lines. Ball ricochets though. Lincoln win it back. Williams has another chance to clear his lines. Goes longer this time. Lincoln knock it back forward. Grujic wins the header. Liverpool have a chance to counter now. Shaqiri tries to work it at left hand side, but Lincoln have pinched it. Now they're on the counter. Ball moved out right hand side. Liverpool win it back with Fabinho. Curtis Jones looking for options. Feeds the ball through to Takumi Minamino. Minamino's been brilliant to find a space between the lines, by the way. Neco Williams now right hand side. Pulls it back to Minamino. Ball inside to Grujic. Grujic feeds it across to Fabinho. Now it's out left hand side. Jadon now. Little 1-2 from him. Liverpool just keeping possession for the moment. Reece Williams. Marco Grujic. Little ball in behind to Divock. Ball back now at Reece Williams. He feeds it across to Fabinho. Patient stuff from Liverpool. Liverpool's goal bridge. That's the fucking laziest comment I've ever heard. I am so different to Mark that it's not even funny. Mark's brilliant and a friend of mine, but we're very, very different people. Fabinho. Oh, he gives it away. A little bit sloppy again. Bit of complacency there in the pass. Reece Williams does well and wins it back, but Fabinho, one of the first things he's done wrong in that position, but well done Reece Williams. Lincoln still piling bodies forward. Cross comes in, blocked. Throw into Lincoln left hand side. Lincoln have it again left hand side. Well done Neco Williams. Liverpool. Oh, look at that lovely little triangle to play their way out now. Curtis Jones. He spins. Gives the ball to Reece Williams. Very good football that in a tight area from Liverpool. Fabinho now. Fabinho goes back to Adrian. Little 1-2. Still Adrian now. Reece Williams back to Adrian. Adrian goes long this time. That's a lovely ball actually to Curtis Jones. Jones tries to pull it back with a flick, but there was nobody there. Referee brings it back. Free kick to Lincoln. Don't forget, we've got a couple of players on a hat-trick here, folks. Takumi Minamino's got himself 2. And Curtis Jones has got himself 2 as well. The other goals came from a Shaqiri free kick and a Marco Grujic strike from outside the box as well. Do you think we need a centre-back to replace Lovren? I think I've answered that question, Benjamin, a load of times, buddy. We're not going to be getting one by the looks of it in this window, and I understand it if we can't get the one that Klopp wants. Yes, we do need a 4-choice centre-back. Yes, Fabinho can play there. A lot will hinge on the Genie situation, by the way, because there's a few more rumours the Barca are going to come back sniffing around Genie. I'll touch on all that in the post-match show and in tomorrow night's show. Reece Williams feeds a ball through. Nice turn from Grujic. Does well, uses his strength to hold off the Lincoln players. Neco Williams. Back to Reece Williams. He feeds it across to Fabinho. Kumi Minamino. Kloppo still has a substitution. Be interesting to see if he chooses to make it or not. I mean, you could make a show here to maybe bring off Reece Williams, give Sepp van den Berg a few minutes. Naby Keita's another option, of course. Shaqiri now midfield. He's fouled. Free kick to Liverpool. Don't forget to cast your man of the match vote, ladies and gentlemen. Please go over to the Flick Chat group. Shaqiri has now come off. Sorry, I missed the substitution there by replying to a message. Keita has come on to replace Jadon Shaqiri. There we go. I called it, folks. Fabinho now. Reece Williams. He goes across left-hand side to Fabinho. Lovely ball thread through. Jadon now. Edge of the box. Strike. Oh! Diogo Jota was inches away from getting his first goal for the Reds. Strike from outside the box. Had the keeper beaten, but just goes wide of the keeper's right-hand post. Curtis Jones again in midfield. He takes a little bit of a knock. Still manages to carry on. Lincoln again have bodies on this left-hand side. Neko does well. Hooks the ball away. Naby now. Ball delivered in. Oh, point blank saved that from Adrian. Lincoln should have had a third. Again, Adrian with a save from point blank range. Lincoln worked that very well. It was a free header in the box, but it was straight at the keeper. Cleared long by the Lincoln keeper. Connor's getting that Flick Chat man of the match poll sorted out for you guys now. So make sure you go over there and cast your vote after the game. I'll be announcing the Anfield Agenda man of the match in the post-match show. Post-match show will be coming up in about 10-15 minutes after the game ends, folks. I hope to see you there. No, Neil, we're not on Hot Mic anymore, mate. We're not on Hot Mic at this moment in time. We're, to be quite frank about it, mate, we're not happy with the terms at the minute with Hot Mic, so we're saying no. Simple as. Still love the platform. Ball across, well defended by Liverpool. It'll be a corner to Lincoln. Still love it as a platform, but we just don't think we're getting fair market value, to be fair. So we've decided no. Lincoln pull it back from edge of the box, whip a ball in, headed. Oh, again, just a yard wide. Do you know what? Full credit to Lincoln. They could have absolutely just gone into the shells with all them first half goals, but they've had a pop, and it's 2-2 in the second half, so full credit to them for making this a game. Craig, who would you rather get a hat-trick, Curtis Jones or Minamino? Oh, that's a horrible question. Both of them. I may say Curtis Jones, because I think Takumi Minamino would probably have more chances in his career to get a hat-trick for Liverpool. Free kick to the Reds here now, right-hand side. Still 12 minutes to go, folks. 6-2 to Liverpool. Mad game, this. Shaqiri, nice ball down this left-hand side. Ball in. Oh, just over Origi's head. Put behind. Lincoln player down, holding his left ankle. There's another good move from the Reds. Nice cross in. Headed behind. I think Origi was pulled up for the foul there, actually. I think that'd be a free kick to Lincoln. Not much in it, to be fair, but... Oh, I did catch him on the back of the leg on the way down. No, they've given the corner. No, it is a corner to the Reds. There you go. Still 1-1 in the Super Cup as well, folks. The poll is up on Flick Chat. Manchester City are 2-1 up now against Bournemouth as well in the League Cup. I think it was Phil Foden with the goal, if I'm to be correct. Throw into Liverpool now, right hand side. 10 minutes to go. Williams takes it quickly. Jadon. Williams goes back to his namesake, Reece Williams. He feeds the ball across to Fabinho. Fabinho into Naby. Back to Fabinho. The man of the match poll is up on Flick Chat now, folks. Reece Williams. Lovely ball that between the lines to Diogo Jota. Ball breaks to Taki now. Edge of the box, strike. It's blocked down. Comes back to Shimikas. He tries a little ball down the line. Diogo Jota now has it near the corner flag. He recycles it but gives the ball away. Lincoln have it now, right hand side. Ball goes out. That'll be a Lincoln throw in just inside the Liverpool half, right hand side. Well done, Grugic, for winning it back in midfield. Origi now. He turns. Opens up his legs. Great tackle by Lincoln, but it's won back by Liverpool now. Williams. Naby Keita. He goes past a couple of players. Referee pulls it back for a free kick, and rightly so. Liverpool go short with the free kick. Reece Williams. Fabinho. Ball across now, left hand side. Grujic. I think Grujic had a very good game as well. Nice to see him get the full 90. Grujic rolls it back to Reece Williams. Naby Keita. I can't wait to hear Klopp's reaction to this scoreline, by the way. Another mad game. Who hasn't done much? If you're talking about Marco Grujic, he's done more than enough, mate. Doesn't all have to be sexy, top corner stuff. He's got himself a goal. He's always been available. Made a few bursts through midfield. Kept things ticking over. Won some tackles. I think he's had a very tidy game. Curtis Jones. Grujic again. Feeds the ball through to Origi. He's being climbed all over. And then Minamino's fouled. It'll be another free kick to the Reds. 7 minutes to go. WFM, Jamie. WFM indeed, pal. No, Van Dijk didn't get in the Giants Nation. He just went off, mate, at half time and was replaced by Fabinho because we were 4-0 up. Keita. Reece Williams. Curtis Jones. Feeds it out right hand side. Williams now goes on a run. Lovely pull back by him, but he's fouled and that'll be a free kick to Liverpool. Chance to get a good delivery into the box. Shimikas and Williams, both are fullbacks over this free kick. It's too wide for a shot, so you imagine they'll whip it in. Ball delivered. It's a lovely ball, that, well defended by Lincoln. We have it back though with Tsimikas. He gives it back to Naby Keita. Keita being the furthest man back. How mad is that? Nice ball inside. Minamino tries a flick, but there's nobody there. Lincoln again tried to play out, but the press comes on from the Reds and they're forced to go long. That goes out for a Liverpool throw in left hand side. Which Williams has played better? In my opinion, and of course it is just my opinion, I would nod towards Reece Williams as having had the better game. Tsimikas is doing okay. Thiago, he's doing alright, mate. Pretty solid game for his first game. Himself and Fabinho should have done better for the second goal for Lincoln from the corner, but other than that, I think he's had a tidy game. %72% possession in this game for Liverpool. Origi. What's the ref bringing this back for? Brings it all the way back, I think, for a foul on the keeper when we're on the counter-attack on the halfway line. Stupid referee in that. Jadon replaced Shaqiri, mate. Lucky man asked. It was Jadon came on for Shaqiri. Keita now. He goes past his man. Little ball to Diogo Jota. Minamino now. Tsimikas left hand side. He tucks back in. Jota goes deep. Gives it back to Fabinho. Just under 5 minutes to go, folks. Jota, edge of the box. He's clattered into, but it was a good tackle. Heavy touch. Lincoln have a chance to counter now. They're getting bodied forward on this right hand side. Well defended by Naby Keita. Don't forget, we'll have a post-match show, folks, coming up about 10 minutes after the end of this game. We'll be announcing the man of the match and lots of other bits and pieces as well we've got to talk about. Oh, well defended by Neco Williams. That edge of the box strike from Lincoln, deflection. Goes behind for a corner. Corner to Lincoln. It wasn't Keita for Jota. Keita only came on. How could a substitute that didn't start the match come on for another substitute that didn't start the match, mate? Keita came on maybe for Shaqiri, but he definitely didn't come on for Jota. Delivery from Lincoln, deep to the back post. It's overhit. It goes behind for a goal kick. Kloppo seems relaxed, sitting in the dugout. Big smile on his face. 2.5 minutes to go. Don't forget, if you've enjoyed this stream, folks, there's over 2,100 of you in the chat. Please do hit that subscribe button. And drop a like on the video as well. How could you not like a 6-2 win for the Reds? Jota, he gives it away. Lincoln have it again now down this right hand side. Fabinho gets a foot in. That'll be a Lincoln throw. Lincoln deserves so much credit to elusive glue. I echo that sentiment. They didn't let their heads drop. They came out fighting in the second half. Absolutely fair play to them. Jeff said we need a new backup keeper. Adrian's done absolutely nothing wrong in this game, mate. Now, I would agree we probably need a better backup keeper, but he's done nothing wrong here. Chance for the Reds to counter now. Minamino. Ball through to Divock. Divock. Strike. Goal. 7-2. Divock Origi gets his goal. 7 goals for the Reds. Wonderful counter-attack. Beautifully fed ball from Takumi Minamino. We had options left and right. Diogo Jota was the option on the left, but Origi was the better ball. Fed it through him. He set himself. Past the goalkeeper. Boom. 7-2. Great to see Divock got himself a goal. Lovely counter-attacking football. Beautifully fed pass. Divock just inside the penalty area. Bang. Right foot past the keeper. 7-2. First time as well. Keeper again, for me, should have done better there. But 7-2. 9 goals tonight, folks. What a treat. Klopp has a big smile on his face as well. Rather than people saying Origi's not good enough, why not just give him a bit of credit for his goal? I don't understand why the need to be negative towards Divock. He's got himself a goal. If he moves on, if he's a sub, so be it. But celebrate the man's goal, for Christ's sake. We're supposed to be supporting the team. Ahmed sends in a super chat to say he wants a revote. Minamino man of the match. I love it, mate. Thank you for the super chat. Right, the 90 minutes are up. What's the ref going to add on? 3 minutes of additional time from the referee. How has Jadon played? Been fairly quiet, to be fair. He's going to take a while to get used to what we need from him in the system and stuff. Lincoln still on the attack now. Left hand side. Ball through the centre. Adrian comes out and claims it. I like your YouTube. Thank you, Nasheen. Really appreciate that, mate. Grujic. He feeds the ball out right hand side to Neco Williams. Williams. Couple of step overs. Goes around the outside. Cuts back in. Feeds it back to Marco Grujic. Grujic back to Fabinho. To Jota. Shimikas left hand side. We've had 1 minute of the additional 3. Liverpool obviously booking their place in the 4th round in that home game against Arsenal. Obviously we've got Arsenal on Monday as well, so interesting times ahead. Curtis Jones back inside to Fabinho. Jota. Jones. Takumi Minamino. Keita. Curtis Jones again. Just nice little triangles. Pass and move stuff here from Liverpool. Keita. Takumi Minamino. Feeds it out left hand side. Good footwork by Shimikas. Goes past a couple of players. Gives it to Jota. Jota goes back. Liverpool just keep in possession. Curtis Jones has been given man of the match by Sky. Grujic. Minamino. Tries a little flick in behind. It's cleared by Lincoln. We've had 2 minutes now of the additional time. Lincoln have a chance now. Right hand side. Reece Williams comes across. Does well. Holds him up long enough for Liverpool to get men back. Lincoln now have it right hand side. Nice little reverse pass. Well defended by Fabinho, and it'll be a corner to Lincoln right hand side. Probably the last passage of play we're going to have in the game. Don't forget, folks, cast your vote for man of the match in the Anfield Agenda Flick chat group. There is a link in the description. I will be back in about 9:45 with the post-match show. Hope to see you there. If you're not going to be with us, please hit that subscribe button before you head off, and drop a like on the stream as well. 2 managers just have a little fist bump there. Oh, strike from Lincoln. Adrian saves. Follow-up strike. It's offside. Referee puts the whistle to his lips, ladies and gentlemen. The game is over. Liverpool have beaten Lincoln by 7 goals to 2 in the 3rd round of the League Cup. We march on to take on Arsenal in round 4 at Anfield. Goal scorers, 2 for Takumi Minamino, 2 for Curtis Jones, 1 for Divock Origi. Who else scored for the Reds today? 1 for Divock Origi. Who scored the last goals? I'm getting carried away here. Shaqiri with a free kick, and then we had... Who scored the other one? I can't remember. Oh, Grujic. Yeah, Grujic with the last one. There you go. So many goals. So much to talk about. I'll see you in the post-match show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in as always. Up the champions. See you in a few minutes.